Oh, y'all know what it is. We back with another one.
Brother.
My brothers. Nah, man. It's City Boy Jew, Spency, Fly.
What shoes
It's
were those?
What'd you say?
What shoes were they?
Them motherfuckers, them was like dunks. Was they dunks?
Big dunk.
Patrick Ewing's probably.
Shit.
They was like Patrick
Big
Ewing's.
dog.
So.
I always say big dogs.
It couldn't have been no worse than the funnel from the swap meet with the motherfucking Mr. Bean hat. That shit's crazy.
Oh, goddamn.
Shout out, bro, man. Shout out, LeVon, man.
Shout out, bro, man. He had some prior engagements to get to.
We
man.
had a time adjustment on recording this, but happy Father's Day, first off, you know what I'm
Hey.
saying? As the timing of this recording, it is
Hey.
Father's Day.
Happy
So I want to
Father's
salute
Day.
to my brothers to my left, you know what I'm saying? Two fathers, you know what I'm saying,
Hey.
are very active in their children's
Hey,
life.
thank
So
you.
salute to y'all, brothers.
Thank
Shout
you. I
out,
know
man.
some of these mothers want credit right now, too, but you ain't getting it.
Yeah,
You ain't getting it today.
yeah. Continue bullying.
How do y'all feel about that?
What?
The lack of celebration of Father's Day.
Ooh. Oh, Spence. Oh, man, I'll let you get to it first. So you want... Man, look, man.
I ain't got no energy for this one, man. I'll fuck around. I'll start crying.
I
and
get
shit.
it. I get it. But you know, man, when you tapped in with your kids, man, it's a different type of love, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes women who have men that's tapped in with their kids, they tend to
Want to compete?
and it be ugly. And you can't compete. Women, stop trying to compete with men who love their kids, man. Just go with the program. Just go with it. I just want y'all to go with it. Stop trying to take control over every motherfucking thing. Everything. It's all y'all want is this motherfucking control. Stop trying to control, man.
I can't really.
You know, Fly, but no, bro, let me hold on. I know it's Father's Day, but this guy right here just came off a beautiful trip, man.
Oh, man.
Beautiful trip, man. Youngin'.
Shout out to my boy, man.
Man,
My boy.
keep that dog shit on him, man. Hey, man, Fly. Hey, man, that nigga, hey, man, he's something special, man. I see it all on him. But, man, just the way y'all love Youngin, man, y'all family in the
Shout
whole,
out to
bro.
my boy RJ. He just graduated. You know, got a scholarship to Grand Valley State.
Oh,
you know
nice.
what I'm saying?
Oh.
We just don't produce graduates. We produce scholarship, receivers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So my boy is going to be going off to Grand Valley State very soon. So congratulations to my youngin'.
Hell yeah, better shoes in his future. Y'all stupid.
You.
That nigga,
Elite shoe vibes.
Nah, man.
let's get to it, man. What's the local, man? What's in local, man?
Shit, I got to go to y'all. Like, I was out of town. I didn't really, I didn't do my homework like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
So I really, well, you know what? What I can say, I asked y'all, how was the reaction to our Welcome Back episode? You know, us being back. How did y'all feel receive the love or the whatever? How did y'all receive it? Pause.
Well, before we get there, I do want to shout out everybody. Happy Father's Day.
Oh, yeah. So my bad. We did.
Yeah, that's it though.
That's all you got?
Yeah, man.
You ain't nobody tapped in. I had people was tapping in, man. They felt the type of way about that fifth slot. How you slid your boy up in there?
Yeah,
folks.
I had
East side
somebody,
wasn't
man.
happy, man.
Shout out to everybody that tapped into the first episode. I did have somebody at the gym come up to me that I didn't even know listened. He, I wasn't in pod, I wasn't in the pod space then, so I just let him get his shit off. But
If he watched that episode, not to cut you off, he would have knew that you didn't like the pod. And
yeah. No, I was just taken aback because I was like, damn, I had never talked to this dude before. But he gave me his top 5. He's like, man, I don't know about He said the same thing. He gave me what did he say his top 5 was? I know Landlord Dizzy.
Ooh, slid him in there.
Landlord Dizzy. Euros.
A lot of people did mention Euros.
2 C's. I can't remember his 5th.
Damn.
But that was the 4 for sure.
That was his fault.
He said he wasn't, because he's not from here. He's from North Carolina, but
okay.
he was like, if somebody asked me.
Wasn't too many people mad with the
Okay.
names that got mentioned. They would have cared about the order and all that, but they all Euros is the only thing that they didn't say they heard his name in. You know, he's looked at as one of the elites in the city.
Absolutely.
Always have. He's like on a Mount Rushmore. Some people say.
My five
so.
was just recent. It wasn't like Mount Rushmore shit. You know what I mean?
I could dig it. But the overall general feeling of being back, it was like I had to get used to people talking to me in the streets about this shit again. Like, other than that, it was warm receptions. Everybody's happy to have us back. Happy to have some diversity in the media game. Just happy to have another option. You know what I'm saying? Because, as we said, it's kind of dried up a little bit.
A lot of it.
A lot of it, a little bit, however you choose to look at it. Actually, it has dried up a lot, and I kind of miss when it was a lot of shows. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
I miss the competition. Just looking at shit from a different perspective, or I miss bumping and dumping. I learned about a lot of new artists from shit like that. There's several shows that I missed that I wish, you know what I'm saying, resurgence. Just the way we bounce back. I hope everybody else can come back because the game need that. It ain't just from a competitive standpoint. Just I think it make the artists more involved.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Variety. You get different perspectives from the same artist.
Yeah, so definitely got that impression that they was happy to have us back. The numbers show that they was happy to have us back, especially for us debuting on the new network and all that. If you don't know, you can find us on the Views from the 7 Network. So yeah, it's just good to be back. That's what overall feeling that I got, and a bunch of people who want to be interviewed and shit like that, and we'll get around to that eventually. But anything else?
We don't do interviews.
Best of the best, man. It's got to be the best of the best.
Oh yeah, how do y'all feel about having interviews? What's the criteria in your mind?
Got to be the best of the best. Who we have? We had Sean Rose. We had
nobody getting that.
We had my man
Pookie.
We had Pookie. We had Storm. We had Tay.
That's it.
We had a couple call-ins, but yeah, those the only ones in person.
Yeah, man. You gotta be the best of the best, man. It can't be no.
And I just want to say, I'm not a hater. I just want to say I'm not a hater, man. I just put it out there, man, just for the people to hear it, for the people to, you know, to pick and choose and decipher from, you know what I'm saying, certain shit I say, man. Don't feed into everything, but I'm not a hater, though. But if the shoe fit, wear it, man. A lot of you niggas is Sean Bennett kids, man. And this shit just got it, and it just is what it is, folks.
I did not realize there was so many swinging microphones.
Yeah, it's a lot of them, bro.
Yeah,
that's a lot of them. And I wasn't trying to, pick and choose at the ones, but if y'all sprung it from Jewy, then it is what it is.
I gotta bring my energy up, man. We recorded before this, man, and we had a deep discussion about fatherhood, and I got like emotional and shit, man.
That shit deep.
It is like I admit, like today has been a bit rough because my father passed early, and then both my grandfathers passed. So like Father's Day don't have the same meaning. And then when I sit back and look at the lack of celebration, it does kind of like, damn, it is some good fathers out there, and I don't see enough celebration of that. But if y'all don't, I ain't really here to delve on all that.
Yeah, I just think it's for most fathers out there, man, I don't think enough people understand like the hell a man has to go through to be coined a good father. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like when in my opinion, when you say this man right here is a good father, and you really ask him how he feels, he probably been through some hell. You know what I'm saying? It's the fight to be around his kids.
Yeah, I don't have enough personal experience in that, but I've seen stories and the struggles that a man does go through just to be involved in a child's life is something that's not discussed enough, and maybe we'll have a special time to dedicate to that. Like, we'll have some fathers on there because I can't really sit here and get all into that. I ain't had to deal with them battles, but I got a couple homies who went through them struggles, and it is kind of
if you ain't bred it up and you ain't ready to go get your kids, man, stay out the motherfucking way, man. Go get your motherfucking job, man. Pay your shit on time. Do what you supposed to do. If you can't go get them, if you not, excuse me, if you ain't in a position to get them, man, stay out the way, folks. Yeah. Try to do what you can, man. At least try to be there, man. Give knowledge, give some understanding. If you can't give motherfucking finance, some women only want finance. Some women don't want their kids to really just be learners and and understand, from their fathers, just telling them shit just on the average every day of what they going through. Because a lot of these niggas is young. You feel me? A lot of these women, they really not even raising their motherfucking kids. Their parents be raising the motherfuckers and shit. They still be out here doing what they want to.
Little nigga can be outright retarded.
Man,
as long as he hate his dad, she good.
She good.
Nigga can't read. Gotta talk with his, gotta
Got
read with
Jordans on,
his,
though.
gotta read with his finger.
He got that chain on,
You know what
though.
I mean? But as long as he hate his pops, she good.
All right.
I mean,
Struck a
it
chord
what it
with
is,
this on
bro.
Father's
This shit.
Day. Back to the local music scene.
Man.
Was there anything else that we missed or touched on, or anything that got brought up that we might have forgotten from last? Well, actually, it's been 2 weeks.
Scrambling, man. You just scrambling off of that, man. My inbox was like, man, Spitta P is the nigga that niggas gotta go through. That's who I've been looking at right now. Niggas is screaming Spitta P right now. He got the best project. He visually topping niggas. He dropping shit back to back to back to back to back. He working
Definitely
with
been noticing,
niggas.
bro, been active.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't tapped in.
People been telling me, man, Spitta P, watch for the Spitta, man, Spitta. That's what the local talk is to me right now, Spitta. So everybody, Spitta.
I tap in, man. I look more closely.
Again, the more projects can come out, the more that we can talk about. Like, again, without y'all, we miss shows like Bumpin' and Dumpin', honestly, because they helped feed other programs artists to talk about. Because like I said from the get-go, I've never been super tapped in like that. Me tapping into them lives and shit like that really helped me gain more knowledge about local scenes. So that's why I keep harping on the fact I do miss other platforms being around. Not just because from competition sake. I just really miss from informative sake of other programs being around. But if we ain't got nothing local to talk about, we can get into some national shit. There's some shit I really been wanting to ask
dry out
Spence.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Connie P, give him hope again.
Well, go ahead.
Give him hope again. No, we moving on, but if the city dry, man, Big Connie P, give him hope again. Give him hope again.
Shout out to her.
How tall is that sister?
I don't know. Tiny P, what you about? Shit, what's Amazon? I ain't gonna call it. I ain't gonna say that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's like, what, 7, 6? I mean, it's 6.
7, what?
She might be.
That's love.
Shit, I heard if you ain't 180, you ain't a lady. Shit, that what they say.
6 foot though.
Shit, nah, if you 6 foot 180, that's
You really
What?
You gotta eat
6
more.
foot? Well, you need your own sneaker.
Man, Connie P, how tall is you? Let us know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
No, I'm not mad at that. When wifey and I when we went to Texas, I was fucked up. I was right fucked up. I was like, man, I can't believe they like, you know what I mean? When I be seeing the pictures and shit, she just remind me like a Texas woman. No, it wasn't nothing.
Oh, one of them. Man, hey, man, shout out to Dallas, too, man. Shout out to Dallas, man. Shout out to Dallas.
Shout out.
Just shout out to Dallas.
Spence, I've been waiting to ask you, man. What's your opinion on all these riots and uprisings with our Latino brethren and sisters?
Y'all try to give me in trouble.
You know, I go to you for politics. And, like, I was out of town, so I really didn't even really pay attention. I wasn't on my phone until I landed and seen all the uprising going on. So, from a brother who's heavily into politics, let me get your opinion. Or your view.
Of this situation?
From the 7. Yeah.
I would say if you go back, it's a slap in the face to our ancestors from the perspective of the black community. Slap in the face to our ancestors.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
We ain't never had no politicians fight for us like this. Ever. You know what I'm saying?
They not politics. I mean, what you mean we ain't never had Latinos fight for us?
I mean, no, I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about like politicians out in the streets.
Oh.
They ain't never fought for us like this, you know. But as far as
That's
the,
not, I mean, in the history of black uprising and
Talk to me.
struggles and
Say it.
political uprising, it has to been some white politicians on our side.
has it?
It has to been some white allies in there.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure there was some whites that marched with King and them. Some politicians. The Kennedys was kind of black.
No, they
friendly.
weren't. Not even close. So
okay,
it's a
yeah.
joke to even.
Oh, my bad.
Say
Don't
them.
get offended.
Lyndon B.
Again,
Johnson said. Lyndon B. Johnson said he had a Negro vote for what 50 years after he passed the Civil Rights Bill. That wasn't nothing that he was doing because he wanted to. He was doing it because it was a political thing. It's the same thing with immigration. If you being honest, they passed the Civil Rights Bill, and then the black community has been voting for Democrat 80, 90% since then.
True.
So now you want all these illegal motherfuckers to be here, and you fighting for them so they can vote for y'all.
So you're
That's
saying
how
it's a
this
play
works.
on the back end, basically, since the Latino community is kind of quickly growing in population and overtaking us as the main minority.
Yeah, the only difference is back then it wasn't. It was the Democrats was against us. You know what I mean? It wasn't. We voted primarily Republican back then.
So from a black man's perspective, you say it's an insult to our ancestors, and we
Yes.
should really just stay out
Stay
of
the
this.
fuck out of it.
Man, hey, boy, mind your motherfucking business.
I think
Mind
it's
your business. Man.
I think there oof.
Hey,
I think
man.
there are like a lot of narcissists in the black community that has to be at the forefront. So they like to jump in front of every cause. I think this is the first time I could think of ever that it's been demanded of us to be in the front lines. And I don't know if we know how to react to it. So you got a lot of motherfuckers being like, well, they got a point. And then you got a lot of motherfuckers like, man, fuck them niggas.
So you stand
It
on the
ain't-
side of fuck them niggas.
No, it ain't even saying that.
Yes.
Well, shit, I ain't. Yeah.
Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And I guess this is the great thing about where I'm from, right? Like, I know I have a lot of issues with our community and our experiences in this country, but can you imagine if we tried to do this anywhere else?
Do what?
What's
Protest?
happening right? Oh, nigga, be
So you mean the black people in other countries protested?
yeah.
Okay, I see where you're going.
It'd be a rap, fast.
But they don't see themselves as being. I mean, a lot of them aren't from another country. A lot of them were born here, and they relatives is being snatched and taken away.
Man, they paid. Man,
Go with 'em.
That shit's crazy. That shit, damn, bro. That shit's crazy. It's
You
crazy.
don't think that's a little harsh?
It's
man?
crazy. It's crazy.
Bro, what, I mean,
That's crazy.
It's
They been
reality.
here, like some of the shit
We
that
gotta
I've
stop
been
with
seeing,
this.
some of the you know,
this
the,
harsh shit. And, come on, man.
these
It's-
people been here their whole lives, and all of a sudden they got to get deported to a place they don't know.
Bro,
Mexico.
modern day slave. Shit's crazy. Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man. Listen, y'all gotta have some
Come
type
on,
of sympathy
man.
and
I
empathy.
do, man. I have compassion, man. But damn, bro, ships, chains. I don't get it, folk. These things, man. Hey, man, low key, folk.
But
man.
you know the
I won't
Mexicans,
pick
it. No,
they
I
kinda
won't-
gave
hey,
up.
low
It was-
key.
when we made it to Mexico,
Hey,
we
man,
was
I
free
love-
back in them
hey,
slavery days.
bro.
They went like,
Bruh, I just it's
Okay,
different.
look,
It hit different.
look-
It hit different. That's why you just gotta mind your business, man, because it could be you next. Black folks gotta understand
I
it
don't
could be
think
you
Let's
next.
Let's get this.
It could be you next.
The transatlantic slave ship is the most known, but the majority of Africans went to Latin countries.
true. That's why if you travel to these Latin countries, that's in my travels. That's the one thing I've discovered the most is how black a lot of these places are.
yeah, come on.
Going to Puerto Rico, it kind of
Israel
fucked me
everywhere.
up. Going
Israel
to
everywhere.
Yes.
like going to Colombia. Cartagena is the city, Palenque. It was the first free African city in the Americas. So that thing in my travels, that's what I've learned a lot is how we are everywhere.
Yes, because we were shipped everywhere.
Right. Okay. And there is black Mexicans out there. I've definitely seen that.
You know,
But I've always looked at them as allies until you get to the county jail. I know once you get to jail and then prisons and all that ally,
shit,
black,
that shit ain't even gotta be in jail, man. Some of them motherfuckers
I didn't grow up with Mexicans.
man,
I didn't-
my auntie is married, whole full-blooded motherfucking Kinsietta type all tight shit. Rest in peace, my Uncle Mundo, man. Real shit. Folk, hey, them essays, they really be like, hey, we don't want to integrate like that. We fuck with y'all, but far as breeding in our families and shit like that, they really don't like that shit, folk. And I fuck with them. They really don't get down like that.
Like I don't
Much as
have a
they
lot of
love, much as
Latino
they love black
spirits.
people, much as they love black people, bro, they really don't want to get down like that. They don't want that shit. Just like white folks really don't want you to integrate with them, but they can't stay away. So you know.
If
But
you
that
look
shit,
at, if you look at, I was telling the guys earlier, man. If you look at, just out of curiosity, I was like looking up his approval rating, Trump's approval rating.
Oh yeah. It was through the roof with them people.
It's between his approval rating, depending on the source and the state, is between 46 and 54%. If you went off what you've seen on TV, you would think his approval rating is in the shitter. That means somebody lying. And so you got one. A lot of you niggas are, a lot of business owners are faking being anti-immigration because you want to continue playing slave wages. So it's playing that game.
Right.
And two, a lot of people don't care like you think they are. His approval rating on immigration is still through the roof.
I'm leaning towards the latter. A lot of
Criminal
people
or
don't
not?
really care. I think a lot of people don't really care because they don't realize how much that impacts our lives when we lose some of our Latino brothers and sisters.
Yeah, but you
it
gotta
has
see
a bigger impact than what we
Yeah.
really think.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Fly,
that
you gotta,
mean-
but Fly, you gotta see like
That means
we putting immigration in like our migrant or whatever that word them words in like this box. But what about the people that came over here legally?
Right.
What about the born and raised folks in the Latino in other communities? Obviously, they feel the same way everybody else does. If I came over here legally and I seen somebody getting the same rights that I have illegally, I would feel some type of way. So they're trying to make it all a monolith, and it's not.
Just like how we always say black people ain't a monolith, Latinos
Yeah.
ain't a monolith. I can
They
dig
just,
that. But here's
you
my
know
only
how
question is,
conservative
why are-
Latinos are?
if we're going after migrants and immigrants, why does it always seem like we're only going after the brown ones? There's plenty of them
We-
Russian
man,
motherfuckers that
man.
got over here and all
What
of
you talking
them.
about when he was talking about they was it didn't move a few times. I think from an American standpoint, when we think about immigration, it always goes back to Mexicans. But
That's
when,
what
when he
I'm
was talking
saying.
about they was eating what was he talking about
The
when they
kids.
was eating dogs and
Yeah.
pets and dogs, it was Haitians,
Right.
and then it went to the
Where did I
Venezuelans, and
get
then it
kids
just
from? The Venezuelans was taking over the neighborhoods in Chicago.
Yeah.
and shit, right.
so it didn't move around. I think we keep going back to Mexico.
But I think maybe it's because that's what we see. That's what's visually what we see out there, and that's what we see protesting. Is the Mexicans? You know what I'm saying? And we see them going to clean up. We don't see the same amount of Mexicans in front of our Home Depots that we did 3 weeks ago.
Hey
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
y'all more than free to go fight the cartel, dog. You know what I'm saying? You niggas out here protesting and all that shit, man. Y'all got some other shit going on across that joint. You go over there and do that.
that's why motherfuckers ain't trying
So
to
you
be
say
over
we
there.
should just take a hands-off approach as black people take a hands-off approach and just continue to focus on ourselves?
I think there's an
Black people, man.
I'm
look,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just about to say, every time black people try to do that, you know, they come through, they gonna burn that shit down, tear that shit down. However, man, Black Wall Street on down, bro. Black
Hey.
people can't build no
Well, that's-
real wealth within inside itself because they control. Like black people should have been building that shit.
I mean, well, we have, but every time we do, we get plenty of examples.
Look,
we
we
ain't
get
even got
the
to go as
Diddy's
far
and
back
the-
to the
I'm
Black Wall Street.
saying.
We got the little Philadelphia shit. That was not that long ago. That was within some of our lifetimes. So I get where you come from with that, but this is kind of like a separate, like, it ain't. We ain't worried about getting snatched up and taken and sent to a
Why
country.
not? Why not? Why not?
happened?
Why not?
Well, yeah, 400 years. We ain't dealing with that right now.
We don't even know our lineage.
Bro,
Well,
a lot of people.
Come on, man. What we talking about? We can't be next. We was first.
right. I'm not worried about us being next. That's why when people say that, that throws me off. Like I'm not really
I
concerned
don't
with
know
that,
what
that they're gonna come snatch us and
Okay.
send us back to
I
Africa.
don't trust it.
But it's just kind of, I guess, the visuals was fucking me up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. All right.
And then the media is doing its job because, like I say, I'm not fully.
They used to hit us with
into it.
water hoses. They
Right,
sent
very-
dogs
very
on us.
much so, and
They
I
dropped
guess-
a bomb on the entire
Yeah,
fucking.
neighborhood.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
several. Yeah. Okay.
So, all right.
This
But
shit, just
Suave
this shit just
mente.
propaganda though right now, man.
Oh, yeah.
Deter you from what's really going on. You know what I'm saying in the world, man. We worry about protests. They shooting bombs off. It's go time in certain places
and how
right
do you
now.
feel about the fact that they
Yee.
say that all these uprisings is kind of a distraction from the Epstein shit? Because like right after my man said that he was in the Epstein files and he's part of the Epstein shit, then all of a sudden,
I think that was a trap though,
what do you mean?
because I think Democrats are the last people who want to know what's on them files. That's a nonpartisan.
Yeah,
The man had a full blown life size painting or picture of Bill Clinton in his house.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nonpartisan. I mean,
True. Yeah.
and then he deleted them all. So and apologized.
Do you
so.
think we ever gonna get those Epstein files? Like even like far down the line, like how the Kennedy shit's supposed to be exposed now?
Not even close. I think
Even
that
like
will-
50 years down the
Not
line.
even close.
You think you gonna see it?
It's some
in your
secrets we
lifetime?
just don't want to know. That's my opinion.
I mean,
Nah.
I don't even think it's gonna be that deep dark.
Shit.
It's just gonna be a bunch of the shit that we seeing with Diddy.
No. With
We
kids and shit?
We've been knowing a lot of them politicians as pedophiles. And I guess we just
Damn.
because we gonna have concrete evidence.
Damn.
Some secrets we don't want to know.
Okay, well,
But man, shout out to all the illegal brothers out there, man. Do y'all thing, man.
Hey, man.
Do y'all thing.
Everybody gotta have a dream, D.
And shout out to all the activists, man. It's activist time. Go get that money.
Come on, nah.
There's a lot of money in that shit, bro.
you know what, Mike? I've been meaning to ask a native indigenous person. How do you feel about this subject?
About what?
About the Mexicans being taken away from this land and dispersed, because a lot of this originally was Mexico, according to them. So how do you feel as an indigenous person?
The USA of A bought that.
Messes up the economy. That's about it.
It should.
Okay.
Yeah, because nigga, that's what I said to business owners, motherfucker. You don't want a nigga to pay. You want to keep this here because you want to continue paying this man $35. I will pick your motherfucking fruit if it's $20.
But the only thing I will say about that
Motherfuckers don't
is
even
the
know
fact
how to
that
do that
we
shit,
have
bro.
so many illegals
Like,
that they have
these
kind of pushed
motherfuckers,
black
shit,
farmers out of the
B.
way, because there was a lot of black people work was that farm work.
Yeah, you
And-
undercut me.
Right, and that's the one thing I can't like. We are not in agriculture hardly at all, and I think that they have done a great job of pushing us out of that. That's the one thing. When the people get to talking about the bad thing about it, that's the one thing I kind of lean with them on. Like, damn, they have kind of pushed my people out of agriculture.
Because
Like,
you paying slave wages.
I get it, and we kind of
Nah,
realize our
nah,
value
black
at a
folk
certain
just
point.
ain't-
But
they just ain't grow. A lot of motherfuckers just ain't growed. Is that, am I saying that right? I feel like I'm.
grown up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of
Grew
motherfuckers
up, maybe. I'll let
ain't
you get
grew
away
up.
with
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Nah.
Like being like that. Like a lot of them are just bred like that to naturally be out.
But
in
I'm
the
saying
field
at one
and do
point
shit
that
like
was us. Like, know what I'm saying? Nigga, throughout the beginning
I'm-
of this country.
Slavery we were
I'm
forced.
just,
Right, but even after that, we were
I'm
still in
just-
agriculture and
bro.
all that. Then it's kind of like we have been eradicated
We
from.
been- I
how
mean,
many
we been
black
in the
farmers?
fields.
there
I mean,
are?
I mean, what's the difference between if I'm a business
Nah,
owner,
we
if
been
I
in
got to
the
pay
fields.
you?
No, I get it. That's the one thing that I do agree with them people. Like, damn, they have
Nah,
driven,
we
like
been
how
in
they
the
take
fields.
away jobs.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say that when Trump say black jobs, that was a black job, was agriculture, and that was a proud black job.
Construction, maids.
Yeah, those are all black jobs. So that's the one thing that he kind of said some people took offense to it, but
What's the folks in
know,
the
B.
folks in the casinos that to bring you your quarters and shit?
the porters and shit.
those
the
were
change
jobs that
ladies and
were,
shit. But
and
a
those
lot-
were good, respectable jobs. I never looked down on those
So
jobs.
you go up to somebody and be like, "Hey man, I can't afford to pay you
No, I get
$15 in healthcare versus I could pay you
damn,
I could pay you $5 to $8 without healthcare
no,
under the table."
I
this
understand, but
is
that's
crazy.
the one. Like, I kind of am indifferent
this
to a
is
lot of it,
crazy.
but that's the one that I kind of lean about when he say they taking away black jobs, and I'm like, in the way people took offense to that, but I kind of agree with him. They did take away a lot of black jobs, like. A lot of my ancestors and distant relatives, was motherfucking farmers. You know what I'm saying? And they got undercut, like you say. The other, yeah, I get it. But I just wanted to get your
touchy.
opinion.
That
And
shit
you say we
touchy
should
'cause
keep
I'm
our.
feeling the way. It's touchy. It's touchy.
Well, express how you feel, nigga.
I just, man, a lot of motherfuckers just don't be hungry. A lot of like the culture. A lot of the culture just ain't hungry like that. To, you know what I'm saying, want to go do those type of jobs and that labor because we don't show that. Bro, so I just feel it's just the way I feel about it.
Because we
some
have
people-
been bred
bro, but I'm
to
saying
believe throughout the
What the-
generations we look down upon that work.
That's not true.
that's not true because I work hard. I work a labor
We don't look
job.
down upon a lot of labor work.
I do
No.
labor. I work labor. That's how I eat.
We look down on slave. We ain't stupid.
I feel you.
I just been.
And I guess talking to two people who kind of are laborers.
You
know what I'm
work.
saying?
$17 with health care benefits is very, very different
Then $8
than
flat.
$8 with no benefits under the table.
I get it.
And you busting the
But
same
again,
hours too.
I get it. That's again, they have taken away a lot of black jobs. That's the one thing I can
So
agree.
that's what I'm saying. When these motherfuckers get on TV, these politicians, and be talking about, well, you know,
But what we gonna do without them?
illegal migrants are doing jobs that others don't want to do. The people that live here don't want to do. It's because
of the pay. But if we get rid of them, it ain't like they're gonna all of a sudden wage the wages. So what the fuck we gonna do without them?
why they ain't? They'll be forced to, or your business going out. I'm cool with that.
Niggas not trying to, bro.
Yeah, if that's the end result,
Niggas not trying to be in them fields. Be that shit over with. Niggas been in the. Niggas feel like they been in the fields way too long. They not going back to that
Tell a
shit.
nigga,
That shit over
hey
with.
man, pick this fruit for.
Go ahead and
pick
date,
this fruit
bro.
for 25 an hour.
I just feel like
Nigga be
fuck
out
it,
there.
man. America, man, they motherfuckers that came up, man. They feel like we done came up, bro. It's time, bro. They did it to black people. I mean, fuck. They did it to us, bro. They just feel it's just at a higher capacity.
But
Because they know what's in the motherfucking, the US or whatever. But far as like shit like this happening, bro, come on.
But with us though, they resorted to violence.
Come on. What you think next? What do you think is next?
I mean, I've seen documentaries about some violence going on amongst them. You know what I'm saying?
What-
That's very much slave-like. You know what I'm saying? They
Man,
have
what is-
overseers and type shit. So,
Ain't nobody fucking with these
that shit
people.
crazy. It's
I don't
touchy,
know.
bro. But
again,
man,
I think I'm just more the visuals kind of
Pussy.
fucking me up. Oh, whatever you choose to call it. Fuck
Yeah, but
me.
I mean, he warned everybody at the beginning.
Hey,
like you
all I
gonna see a lot of sad videos. It's gonna be a lot. Like he warned everybody this was gonna happen. And
all I could tell you is, hey,
we got a
pick up-
politician that said he was gonna do what the fuck he was gonna do. And
Hey,
he
pick
did.
up your lawnmowers. Pick up your scissors. Learn how to do that shit, black men. Learn how to do that shit. Wait, you learn how to do that shit. Cause that's what it's gonna come down to. You gonna have to
Go
learn.
back
You gonna have
to your
to be on that
family
shit.
roots. Like,
You gonna have
shit
to learn.
is
You
what
gonna
we
have to learn
used
how to do that shit. You gonna have to. Even if you gonna have to breed your kids to want to do that shit. 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers ain't. Hey man, go be the motherfucking gardener. Go be the motherfucking the motherfucking
I
the
know some
pool
black
guy.
landscape-
The motherfucking
landscape
landscape.
companies.
I know a landscaper too. I know a bug man too. Get paid.
I know a few black.
But I'm just saying though, how you just not Lil Ray just ain't going outside
I
like,
used
folk,
to
I
cut
want
grass
to
as a
do this.
kid.
Hell no.
Yeah, called washing cars. That
Hell
used to be
no.
the hustle.
Yeah.
When we was coming
Man,
up.
washing.
You ain't catching.
Shit, washing
But it
cars
ain't
now.
like the
It's,
niggas you go get from Home Depot super cheap now. They want a decent penny. They ain't the $10, $12 that they used to be. Them niggas want 20, 25. Shit, they want damn near union wages.
yeah, fuck
So they ain't
that.
as cheap. These niggas is not the cheap. They getting money.
fuck
You ever
that.
see some of them trucks outside of Home Depot? Them niggas getting to a bag. They ain't the destitute
Man,
motherfuckers
nigga,
that we play them out to
don't-
be.
Man, look,
Hey,
man.
man, shout out, man. I can't relate, bro.
But also while I was gone, I seen that we had a tragic shooting where 2 lives were taken on a strip.
Stupidity.
Sheesh.
Stu fucking pidity.
Sheesh.
So on live.
On live.
But one of my homies posed a question to me. You know, we in the media and sometimes we say shit that offend motherfuckers. Does that play in the back of your mind that we might go too far? Or do you think that
I hope not.
I told him when he posed that question to me, I don't ever think nothing I don't take it that seriously.
I hope not.
But I don't know how the next motherfucker may take it.
I hope not. I hope it.
And that's what I've always said. That's what come with it when you sit behind these microphones. You got to take
Do that?
No, you got to take.
Does
You got to take responsibility for what you say. And
Does
everybody
it?
might
Yeah,
not
that-
like your opinions. We know that. I
Damn
mean,
it.
hell.
But it's the damn. But who?
But that's the
Damn,
ultimate.
it's
That's the.
Wow.
At least let my wife run away.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, he could. That.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, at least let her run away. Don't dome her too.
Yeah, that was wild.
I mean, like I said, I've always had lines, man. You know, I'm unwilling to. I'm unwilling. It's certain lines I won't cross. But that situation was just, you know, now that we got the history of it, that situation was just pure stupidity.
Yeah, but some would say you talking to a nigga that done put somebody's wife on there and talked about him crazy, told a nigga to be a man and get a brick. Like some people may say I've went too far, you know what I'm saying? And then I've always said whatever I say I got to stand on it in real life. And
That's
then-
crazy.
But then when you see how grave the consequences can be, do you ever like my partner was like, do that make you want to calm down your rhetoric and shit when you get behind this microphone? And for about 0.2 seconds, I thought about it, but then
I don't think your
Nah.
situation was that serious though.
I don't think none of my situations was that serious. But that's to me. I don't know how that man might have took me talking about it, putting, you know what I'm saying? I said some rude shit about it. I don't know both of them women, you know what I'm saying?
I think
I spazzed out that day.
I think they said they was going through it for about a year.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point you kind of got a feeling of who you dealing with. So if you're gonna keep pushing it, then you're gonna probably, you know, what they call it, FA.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. That's kind of like what.
That's
I bet.
crazy.
And a grave way to say it. It is.
Fucked up way to on live on the
King
strip.
Von D?
Live.
King Von D, nigga.
King Von came to visit him, is what he said.
Boy,
That's crazy.
all them old block niggas came around in, boy. They just a whole congregation. Shit, but I just the wife thing. I was like, damn, not her too.
Yeah, because at first when I first saw the video, I didn't think that she got shot either. When they said it's two people got shot, I
I was
thought
like,
it
why the
was
fuck is she
somebody
screaming like
yeah.
that? This stupid ass. And then they was like, nah, she was screaming because that's the first shot. And then he shot her again, and that's when she.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Do you think he stands a chance with his
He said self-defense.
Why they put that nigga under the jail?
Yeah.
You can't be doing no shit like that.
Not on the strip.
Not on the
Not on the
strip.
strip. Not on the strip.
That was his first mistake.
On live, on the strip, and you hunted that man down. You
Yeah.
and you documented it all. Like we always get on these kids to document all that shit. These niggas was grown ass men doing this shit. Like, do you think the internet has really fucked up people's minds to this point?
Man, this
like we
shit
always
is
talk about
outrageous.
the impact of the internet on these kids. Like my nieces and nephews are grown up, they Instagram babies. They don't know life
This shit
without an
simulated.
iPhone and shit like that. But these
Real.
niggas had a life before this.
It's getting to a point where like, damn, my nigga, if you gonna kill me, like at least set this up in a cool way. You know what I mean? It's getting to that. It's really getting to that point, like where the
next.
chances of your demise hitting the internet
It's
is.
highly likely. It's highly likely. It's highly likely.
So at least do this in a
somebody
cool way.
documented
I think it's kind of fucked up to say
that's
that. Like,
crazy.
you know.
What's a cool way, man?
I
God
don't
damn.
fucking know, bro. Like,
Some John Wick shit.
just do it in a cool way. Put some filter on it, and
Filter on it.
you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, we gotta move. Yeah, we gotta move on from this. Yeah, this is a bit much. Yeah, it's a bit much for the boy. It's a bit much for me, man. Man, when
heavy for you.
it's too much for me. Cause niggas be dealing with death and shit. You feel me? Niggas done seen this shit. You
Yeah,
feel
man.
me? This nigga just life, but fuck,
Oh,
bro,
shit.
that's crazy.
Speaking of internet and all that, do you think streamers are becoming more important than regular traditional media?
everything is more important than traditional media.
But
I think
do
they
you-
have I think they have a place though.
Okay.
What do you think their place is? Do you think that it's too much importance put into their opinions right now? Do you think streamers are becoming too important? Because honestly, streamers was the nerds and losers, you know what I'm saying? So now the fact that these niggas are, it's like Revenge of the Nerds in a way. That these little computer kids who sat at home playing video games now have such cultural effect. Like, prime example, Kai Cenat and Wale. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Casanata's young though.
again, but his opinion matters so much.
To the younger
To
crowd.
the younger crowd.
Shit to everybody at this point, like to big brands, to these goddamn corporations, his opinion matter. So maybe if somebody was looking at, damn, maybe a shoe company, Nike supposed to be coming out with this Wale shoe, damn, because Kai done played this nigga, that can affect that. And
Was he
then
think
Kai
he
is
played
a
him?
20-something-year-old nigga who played video games in his basement
But
most of his life.
but you can see it as like Kai didn't know what Wale was doing. Wale didn't really know what Kai was doing. You ain't finna walk up to a nigga that all these cameras on and be like, "Hey man, that made me look kind of bad."
Well, Wale a little different. We know
Come on,
he's
man.
a crash. He's a crash bandicoot. He's known for a crash. I'll say him. I don't think he cared that the camera was on, and I think he did that knowing that the cameras was on. There's no way that he didn't know that the cameras was on.
Is he dropping anything?
He dropped a single.
He's already on a promo run anyway. He dropped the
Blanco.
Blanco, which I love, and you know what I'm saying. The rumored Nike shoe was coming out. He's already on a promo run. You've been seeing him on. He was just on Joe Budden. You've been seeing him on sneaker blogs and shit like that. So he's gearing up for something. So I get why he was so angry because damn, you're making it look like I'm nothing to a certain demographic.
He's a young dude, man.
I know, but then you think it's too much importance being placed in these young kids' hands.
What's
Like
the young? Like what's?
he's like
young?
It's a
he's
younger
under
generation.
25.
Like they're not gonna take of it any importance in what we do.
But
or
then
who we look
again,
up
it's
to.
like we giving video game niggas the power. Like the video game niggas is dictating what's cool, and that's just kind of weird to me.
I
Because
think,
them
like-
niggas wasn't never
I
considered
think like
cool.
Kai and Speed and all of them, like I think those are more of like an anomaly. But most of the streamer dudes just be playing video games on.
Right, and the fact that these niggas got so much cultural relevance and impact and importance is what's kind of
The
weird to me. Because
nerds
these
been
is the niggas that's
cool.
not outside. They
Are you
not
in fear of
outside.
being passed up.
Niggas been
No,
cool.
me no. I don't think these niggas could ever pass
Niggas
me
been
up.
cool.
Like they're I know. I'm outside. I'm touching the earth and touching the people. You'll never beat me from a basement. I'll never find more relevance to a nigga that's not outside. Really,
You like being on scene?
what Mitch say? I love the lights. I love the stage. I love this shit. I do. So you'll never be able to tell me that a nigga who can dictate, who ain't outside, you don't know what this fabric
Really
feel
going
like. You know what I'm
on,
saying?
yeah.
You don't know what this air feel like on this fabric to tell me what's good enough to wear. But like, so you can't tell me that being in the basement,
See,
playing with your thumbs. Like, I've never been a super gamer
like
nigga, so
rap.
I guess maybe it is I respect the hustle and the money that they're getting, but I don't respect their opinion because, nigga, you inside. You in the,
Yeah.
like, this not the Sims to me. I still haven't let my world be so consumed by the internet that I become a Sims character. And when you let niggas like that have such importance and dictate what's cool and dictate the culture, I feel like we living in the Sims to me.
It's all simulated.
I'm not tapped into that lane, but I recognize the importance of it, and I also recognize that ain't my generation. So
I know, but it affects people in a different generation. You know what I'm saying? While if Nike was gonna drop that shoe right after the BET Awards, you think they gonna do it now? All because this little boy who was well.
I think the entire situation though was like a cultural.
It was a big
Cultural
you see the culture
divide.
divide. Yes, you could definitely see pre-internet and post-internet. And I guess I'm a pre-internet.
Because I think if Wale knew all those cameras was rolling, he wouldn't walk up to him and be like, "Hey man, you made me look real bad."
it's no way he didn't know all those cameras was rolling.
Like
Wale is
live?
It's nigga. He just seen him and seen that it was live. He just had an interaction with him. What make him think the cameras went off?
I don't know.
Obviously, we know enough about these niggas to know the cameras is never off.
I don't see Wale doing that on purpose at least.
It's
Without
Wale.
knowing them cameras as
He's
well.
a crash out bandit. It's on brand for him. That's the most on brand shit ever. Is Wale going to check this nigga because he's
Shout out.
emotional.
Shout out to Wale.
Check him or
Well,
he
just it was an
I'm just-
emotional.
I know, 'cause
it was an
yeah,
emotional
yeah.
response. If we don't know
Yeah,
nothing else
yeah,
about Wale, we
yeah,
know he's
yeah.
known for emotional outbursts and emotional responses. So that was the most on brand shit. But it made me sit back and think, why the fuck should we care what this little boy who played
He's
video
at the
games
BET Awards anyway, B. Chris Brown wasn't there, B.
Oh, this was the
Like
best
they paid a lot of
BET
money for
award.
that
Man,
shit.
This was
on,
the
B.
best BET Awards in forever.
What? Really?
Mariah
Yes.
was there.
Yes.
No, shout out to Busta
Yes.
for not killing it with the Beijing this year, man.
Who?
You went light on the top this year.
Who?
Busta.
Oh.
He went light on the top. Him and Kirk went light this year, man.
But just
shout
the
out
fact
to them,
that they
man.
had all of those people there. They had damn near everybody. They had Kendrick there. They had SZA there. They had Mariah Carey. They got her to come out the house. You see how much in the
He had to be there.
They paid a lot
No,
of
Mariah
money.
Carey doesn't ever have to be at the BET Awards again in
Come
her
on,
life.
Man. Snoop, you had Snoop Dre in that motherfucker
Right.
too.
The
Dre
fact
was
that you got
Dre
Dre
was
there. Yeah.
Oh, you
but
paid
that's
some money. Y'all
Snoop.
paid
But
some-
they paid some.
Paid some top dollars.
Snoop show up all the time. Dre don't show up. So that's
They
what I'm
gave
saying.
Snoop
This was
his
the
award.
Did you actually watch the awards?
I did.
I'm not watching no awards. I'm
Did
sorry.
No, it was long as fuck. I didn't say I fell asleep and woke up and the shit was still on, and I ended up having to watch his highlights because I saw certain parts live and then certain parts I caught on.
Can't
later,
pay
but-
me to watch an award show.
Oh no, it was entertaining. This one was by far the most
It was
entertaining.
decent. It was
from the
decent.
106 and Park tributes to the
Shout out
just
Free.
bringing back a lot of the older artists from that area, from the era
Era.
of the 106 Park. It was very nostalgic. It was like if a condensed version of going to the what's the Millennium Tour in a way. It was a condensed version of that and a very nostalgic feeling. And I'm getting to that point where I like nostalgic feeling concerts and shit like that. I'm looking forward to going to the Cash Money
That's what
reunion.
they got TV land for. Fuck that
We're
shit.
BET. That was TV land. Honestly, with
They
all that
fuck
106
with
and Park
they
tributes,
fuck
that
with
was
BET
TV
to the
land.
light skin to who to the light skinned lady got there or was it the man who fucked it up? Which one was it, Deborah or fucking
Stephen Hill,
Steven? Which one? Of
Which
them?
one that when it ended up buying the Bobcats?
Bob Johnson.
That's when I started.
Yeah.
That was when I was watching.
That's when.
But
He
when he
owned
owned
it.
it,
Yeah.
you stopped once he sold it to Viacom and the
Yeah,
white man
that's-
took over. I can kind of
think
understand
so,
that.
After they canceled Cedar
But
World.
I would have to say they did a good job of celebrating the culture this year. And they had everybody there that you would like to have Dre, Snoop, and Mariah there. That costs money. To have Kevin
fuck
Hart
it.
actually be
B2K,
there.
fuck all them. B2 motherfucking K. Fuck that.
Are you
B2K.
excited about that?
No, I'm just saying though, to have them together all as one, who Come on, who could put that together? Who put that together, man? What cheeks had to get clapped to put that together?
Do you think you could ever forgive?
Man or woman?
Do you-
He's stupid. He's stupid.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, do you think you had the capacity to forgive? How Marion is forgiving it. He's donating to these niggas at this point. He doesn't
this
really
point.
need.
Oh man, they be bad.
Like he doesn't need. We see these niggas around town.
It breaks my heart, man, when I get on TikTok and seeing these niggas talking to 20 niggas, man.
What you mean talking to 20 niggas? The 20 verse 1 shit?
No, it be most of the time it be Fizz and J Boog, and they be talking to like 75 niggas on there.
Oh, on a live on a TikTok? Oh,
I be like, damn. bro,
again.
this
So
shit crazy.
definitely doing charity. Do you like?
Absolutely.
Do you think that you have that level of compassion that Omarion has?
But I think no, I think Omarion used to be of the age where he can get away with it. I think
Get away with what?
as being without him.
Okay.
I think now that he's starting to get up in age, I didn't know he was in his, what he like 41, 42, something like
Omarion's
that.
not that old, my man.
He is in his 40s.
He's like in his 40s.
like
But that's still
41,
not
42.
old, though. But that's still not old.
Well, Omarion like 41, 42, bro.
That nigga, bruh, that's crazy.
How old to say he is?
Hold on.
That's
I gotta remember how to
crazy.
spell his name.
He
He
40.
When did he be 41?
Fuck.
Bruh, what do
He be
what do
41
they got?
this year. He getting up in there at that age where
And while they still alive,
B2K. And that's
Come on,
fine.
man. If Pleasure P or fucking
Pleasure P can always go
If
solo.
If Key Sweat still pulling it off, man, fucking
Keith Sweat's
Omarion.
a solo
Man,
artist.
come on, man.
Well,
I think
yeah.
Pleasure P is one of the ones that could do it without the group.
No. Ooh.
He don't need them niggas.
Yeah, I could do without all that yelling and all that gyrating from that other boy. All that yelling from Baby Blue and Slickum and all that gyrating from the little
That's the
spectacular.
definition of carry.
Yeah, because he sang their background vocals.
Damn.
Yeah, they literally only
Probably
wrote.
the only one.
They only got off them weak ass raps, and I could definitely do without any. Yeah, I
Think
could.
about it. I think he probably the only one. Cisco maybe.
Nah.
Cisco, yeah, definitely Cisco
No.
can do it without the rest of the
No.
You don't think Cisco could go on?
Boy,
a
that-
proper
that-
tour
that whole
and
album
niggas
went
be like,
crazy.
We want Drew Hill.
Because he
Whoa.
really only got 2 big singles.
On what that
Oh, this
that
nigga
incomplete?
smoking dick.
Now I love Incomplete, but he got Incomplete and Thong Song.
Don't no way.
Nigga, even when you go to the Drew Hill show, them the only 2 songs that he performs when he do a solo set.
That's
What
crazy.
else do you want to see Cisco perform?
Y'all niggas gonna make me.
Unleash the Dragon.
What we talking
Do you
about?
really want
I
to?
don't
That's
know
the
what niggas
intro.
talking about, bro.
That's
I
the
don't
intro.
know. Got to get it.
Oh my bro, he
You clamoring to see that nigga perform? Got to get it?
Addicted. I want to say he can do it, bro.
Now that's
what
something
the-
for the
he can
B-side
go-
party that's gone
Oh,
down
my-
February.
oh.
I mean July.
July 5th.
What month am I
okay.
on? God damn.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
what we talk- But he can still do Drew Hill. He can still do Drew Hill songs. He don't necessarily need them.
No, he can't do Tell Me. He can't do a lot of them. Nah.
Nigga, shit, I'm gonna
Nah.
go see Ralph. I go see Ralph without the new.
You
No,
out
you
your
won't. No, you
motherfucking
won't.
mind.
Crazy,
Are you
I go see
shitting
Ralph
me?
solo? You crazy, niggas. You need a come on,
And
man.
after that, what?
Johnny the only one getting play out of that group.
Bobby?
Fuck. By himself?
Bobby by himself? Are you shitting me?
That
Bobby
shit's
is one of the
over.
biggest artists ever at
Bobby,
one point.
but Bobby be about to die after every
Okay, well,
concert.
yeah.
Bobby is past
Okay.
the stage where he can do it by himself.
Shit, fuck.
Oh, a lot of them niggas.
Johnny is the only one out of
Nah,
New Edition
I just seen him at his
that could
birthday
perform
party and that
on
shit
his
was terrible.
own.
No, I just seen him in the backyard with that stiff ass shoulder movement, and you're not giving me 30 minutes of that. No,
Johnny,
by itself, get the fuck
Johnny,
out of here.
Pleasure P, and Cisco are the only 3 in the industry,
And I give you
that
1 out of 3.
Damn.
1
that
out
can
of 3.
perform on their own without said group.
1 out of 3. No, okay, no. 2 out of 3. Johnny got enough hits on his own.
What we talking about?
Johnny got enough hits on his own. When you feel the magic in my Johnny,
he got some- he got some better
Okay,
shit than
I'll
that,
give you
but-
2. Pleasure P and goddamn Johnny Gill, but Cisco
Cisco.
need all 15 members
That's
of Drew Hill that's running
crazy.
around right now. He needs every one of them.
Shit, the only one.
Because he only got 2 songs that I want to hear him sing by his motherfucking self. I do not want to hear him sing any of them. I can go without that. The album's all I need. I do not need to see him perform his B-sides.
That's crazy.
No. 2 songs I need from him by himself. The rest I need Drew Hill. That is, even if you go to a Drew Hill show, he gets his own set. That shit about 5 minutes. He do his handstand with them 2 old stiff-ass dancers, and he get a little bit incomplete. And even them niggas come out for incomplete and sing background and shit.
That's crazy, bro.
So no. And I need a 112 reunion since we talking about all R&B
Them-
groups. I need all 4 members of 112.
Fuck, because none of them niggas can
No,
go
I need
solo.
all.
Fuck.
No, Slim just dropped a solo
Man,
single,
that
actually.
shit, hey, man, it's terrible.
This week,
Man,
actually.
I know you interviewed him, but stop.
I didn't say it was good. I just said that he dropped it. I did
Man,
not
come
say
on,
I didn't give my
bro.
opinion on it.
Because Slim is not the most important in 112.
Look, the only groups that can't do that don't got real live solo members is Jagged Edge,
we can't
112.
slide by that. So Slim is
No.
not.
No.
It's Deron, bro. Everybody know that.
He dropped
Then
one
where the fuck is
earlier.
Deron at? Ain't nobody clamoring for a Deron solo project or solo
You don't
show.
need to, but he
We got
so
Mike
fly.
and goddamn Slim out there
He
every
feels like a
day with 2
taking
backup
off.
dancers. Every day.
Come on.
Deron
no.
is the lead.
Q and
single on
Deron
a
is
lot of
somewhere and
112
nobody.
joints.
True, but nobody is caring that Deron ain't there.
And he's the writer.
Slim and Mike, oh no, they all got some white credits. We talked about that. I'll go ahead and I got the interview archive somewhere because Cold 10 took it
Slim
off.
ain't
But
got
anyway,
Nobody's really
Cold
traveling
10,
with
Cold 10 took it off
112.
where we can
Come
all
on, man.
access it. But anyway,
Come on,
no,
man.
Slim is the most.
Come on,
He's the
man.
lead singer for the biggest songs.
No, man.
That's like saying David Ruffin.
Take Slim off and give me the chubby guy from Day 26.
The fuck Mike got to do with this?
Slim
know all
ain't-
the fat
Slim ain't-
singers.
Slim ain't got it, man. Slim
So,
ain't
so
got
you
it,
mean
man.
to tell me Mike can go solo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Willie, the star of that group, solo.
Not
We
even.
don't
Whoa.
talk about it, but
I'm not even a Day
That's neither
26
here
guy.
nor
They
there.
got one song.
Damn.
Since you've been gone, it's the only song.
Perfectly Blind. One of the greatest. I ain't gonna say, but it's a great song.
In my
It is a great song. It's a few others, but that's just off the
co-star
top of
in
my head.
bed. This shit is crazy. I don't
But
know.
I don't even know
Since
how
you've
the
been
fuck.
gone, is it?
I don't even know how we ended up on this.
No,
art,
but no,
you
let's
out your
you know,
motherfucking
man.
mind.
You know, man.
Oh, we was talking about Armarion doing charity with them other niggas, and I guess you're right. While they still alive, we should still see them.
He passed that stage, man.
Yeah, but
All I seen on TikTok was he was on tour. Was like he needs time for him to put his shirt on.
yeah, he definitely got the man boobing. He definitely,
man,
definitely,
come on,
definitely.
come
But
on,
he's a
man,
mid
come on,
40.
man,
You
don't do
can't.
that.
It's hard to be a sex symbol at 40 years old.
That's
Still taking your
crazy,
shirt
man.
off. Like those days are over with as well. Him eating the watermelon and all that is that.
That shit was
But
so
you know, I take that back because my
crazy.
cousin, she
That's
still
crazy.
goes crazy. If she was about to pay for it, I think no, she paid for meet and greet with Wow Wow.
That's
That's
nostalgic.
crazy. 40 is old. That's
Bow Wow's still him, bro.
No, Bow Wow's still him. Bow Wow's still a
Shad?
great performer. Bow Wow
not
still
Shad.
if you go to that show, which I went to the Millennium Tour 2 years,
Maybe a little too hype, but
he is still the best performer out of all of them niggas that's on that tour. He's smoking all of them.
Not Shad.
Trey, Amarion, Mario, any one of them, Nivea, Kerry Hilson.
he said he gonna
packed
bring
it
the
up.
scream. He gonna bring the Scream tour back, man. That'll be hard. I ain't gonna lie
Come
to you.
on.
What,
come on,
who would?
come
I
on.
mean, what would be on the Scream tour that ain't been on the Millennium tour?
For the Scream tour,
He gon'
Bow.
B2K.
No.
Bow.
Who's he go? Nigga, he just I don't even.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I
Trey.
don't think if he could ever do it. Bow. Sierra.
Come on, let's stop it.
No, that's not. No.
That's never gonna happen.
So I said fingers crossed. I don't
If
know
they
who
didn't
it
do it
is.
for the 25th anniversary of BET and
not
for the
happening.
106, all the 106 and Park tributes, if they didn't do it for that, they not getting ready to come together and do that. She don't need it.
for this version of the Scream tour,
I mean, it would be great, but she don't need that money.
I would say Bow, Sierra, Missy.
Never gonna happen.
Luda Chingy.
That could be your dream, but that's never gonna happen. Never.
You
Because
should've
who the
sub-
fuck? Bow Wow is gonna headline
You
that. You
should've
think Luda's
substituted
gonna
Chingy.
open for Bow Wow?
Absolutely.
Substitute Chingy.
You think Chris Bridges is gonna open up for?
In no
Shad
world
Moss?
is he bigger than Bow Wow.
Fast
in
and
none.
Furious,
in
Luda?
his mind.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fast and Furious, Luda,
And he
or
had
Dead Out of Mind
more-
Luda?
Luda had more hits than Bow Wow.
Come on, man. We fucking tripping. What are we
Ludacris has more hits than Bow Wow, and I'm a huge Bow Wow fan.
This is true.
Ludacris has more hits than Bow Wow.
There is not that many artists.
And
Bow
I'm a
Wow
huge at his peak. Nobody. Was
Nobody.
fucking with- I agree, but catalog. Luda has a more extensive catalog than Bow Wow.
A lot don't mean more.
Hold on. We talking about Lil Bow Wow, or we talking about grown?
Hold on. Now,
We talking about
Just because-
grown,
I'm just saying,
grown older Bow
Just
Wow.
because you have a lot of
lot
catalog
don't
doesn't mean it's more
he has
influential.
a better catalog.
What Bow Wow is we talking about?
Nigga,
we
every
talking about?
version. And I'm a huge Bow Wow fan.
We
Take it
talking
back
about-
to Ghetto Girls. Take it back to
Oh shit! Oh
all of them. When he had the Mickey Mouse chain.
yeah, that he might.
Ludacris
nah.
has more hits than Bow Wow. If you was to put them in a hypothetical
Give me 5 from Luda, right now.
Nigga, move, bitch, get out
Okay.
the way. Fantasy.
Just him. That got Shauna on it. That got Shauna on it.
She was inconsequential.
That
You
got
could have
Shauna on
put. You
it.
could have put any bitch from the hood on
That
there.
got Shauna on it.
We're not gonna act like she
alright,
made this. So stop that.
All right,
Drew.
come on.
Stop that.
All right, go
Now you about
ahead.
to make me go.
You don't know
Damn.
Ludacris on the top of your head?
No, I
What are we
don't.
talking
But I know you
I-20 was on the other one.
Hold on, man.
Move, bitch. What's your fantasy?
Saturday.
Area code, Southern Hospitality.
The one with motherfucking
P popping.
There we go.
That and Shauna was on that one too.
That's
All
inconsequential.
features.
She
That's
didn't
not bigger
wasn't
than Bow Wow.
motherfucking.
Those are not bigger than Bow Wow.
All
5.
features.
I'm so hood remix. Okay, what's that? Area code Southern Hospital. Them is the first song
Oh
that pop
my-
up on top
come
tracks
on.
too. Roll out. Act a fool.
Come on.
Get back. You don't know me like that. Stand up.
That's not bigger. Those,
That
all
had
over the
I-20
world.
on it.
none of
Splash
those.
waterfalls.
None of those are
Blueberry
bigger.
Yum Yum.
Hold
That's
on.
one of my
I
personal
like
favorites.
Blueberry Yum Yum.
Sex room.
None of those are bigger than
Use a
Bow
hoe.
Wow.
I said that use a. I said more extensive catalog. He has a more extensive catalog.
mean more
than Bow Wow.
influential.
Bow Wow. Let's go to Shad. Let's go.
Give
to
me
Shad.
any of those songs that you
Let's go
just
to
named
Shad.
that's bigger than Bounce With
Let's
Me.
go to that who?
Move.
That's
Bigger than
what?
Bounce With Me?
Yes.
Well, hold on. What song
Move,
was that?
bitch, get out the way. It's bigger than bounce with me.
Oh, on the soundtrack.
All I wanna
Ooh.
know is bounce
That
with
was
me,
on the
bounce with me.
soundtrack.
Move, bitch is bigger than that.
Yes. Much bigger.
Puppy Love.
How Puppy Love go?
Fuck.
I can't think of that off the top of my head. Now, if you would have got to the like you.
No, because he got 2 songs with Jagged Edge, so I can't. Because he got
Oh,
You're
no,
my baby, baby,
no,
baby,
not-
baby.
neither one of them were real.
Oh,
No.
you crazy as a motherfucker.
Neither one of them can
You
fuck
just
with.
was talking about 106 in Park.
Neither
He
one of them
ran
can
it.
fuck with pimping all over the
He
world.
ran it.
Come on, no. You
None of his songs are Jagged Edge.
fresh
can
in
fuck
my
with-
fresh in my is.
No,
Fresh
no,
as I
hell
mean.
no,
I know
hell
that-
no,
that-
sis.
okay.
Don't throw that one
If you
out
give
there.
me
You was
fresh
on
as I
something.
mean,
Don't
give
throw
me
that one
second.
out
What?
there yet. Don't throw that one. Leave that one alone.
I'm 18 making more than your dad.
What's your
Leave
fantasy is better than that? What's your fantasy is better than Fresh as I'm Here? And everybody who knows
Yeah,
me
bro, you should've
knows
left that
I'm a
one
Bow Wow fan, a huge
left that
Bow
one
Wow
alone,
fan.
bitch.
Pause.
Okay.
Damn.
What's the song he got with
Should've
T-Pain? Out of my system.
Nigga, Roll Out is bigger than that.
No.
Roll Out is in commercials. Roll Out got white people money. White people know, more white people know Roll Out than motherfucker Out of My System.
Out of my system is the black
It's a
man's
bigger
not
hit.
Gonna cry.
It's
Nah.
a bigger hit. What not gonna cry? The Stevie Wonder version?
Nah, nigga, Mary J, nigga.
Oh shit.
It's the black man's not gonna cry. I don't know what you talking about.
Is that the one? Hold on. Which one is that?
When in the rain, it was black and white.
Is that the one with Chris Brown?
No.
with T-Pain.
T-Pain. You don't know what you do to me. You don't even understand. Damn. I just
What we
can't
talk about, nigga? You niggas is crazy.
Compared to
bro.
What's the
Mary J.
one
Blige
with Chris
is crazy.
Brown?
The new one is the only one I can think of off the top of my head. And I like that he got another hit right now. I like that Use Me.
Yeah, Chris Brown ain't promoting it at all.
Chris Brown got a lot of things going on. He's been in jail, nigga. He couldn't promote shit from the London prison.
Hey man, I'm hearing shaky things about the tour so far.
He's working out the kinks overseas. By the time he gets to America, he have all
I
that shit
hope
worked
so.
out. He have all that shit
What's
worked
the name? Look checked out.
out. Who?
Bryson ain't looking good. They say Chris Brown got like 6 stages. So the niggas that paid top dollar
For that stage,
Some of that shit you can't see him.
But that's what happens with a stadium. You know he gonna be all over the place. So I wouldn't even get a stage because you know he not gonna be right there in front of you like a regular stage because it's a big ass stadium. He got to service 60, 70,000 people.
I ain't getting too much from Summer. I think the only thing I've seen from Summer is they saying she lip syncing. She lip syncing so she can perform a little bit more.
Oh, so she's gonna add some
she
little
not
dance
sing-
steps
Yeah.
and shit. Like, well, that's just the evolution of artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but Summer ain't never been.
not
We don't
singing
need you to
every
dance.
night.
We don't need you
we
to
don't.
step.
That's not what we. But is she trying to? You said she couldn't be her normal boring self on this tour, so she trying to step it up. You can't get mad
I
at
think
her.
they said that when Bryson opened, I think he did like 7 minutes,
Shit.
Yeah.
So what Chris doing? 2.5 hours?
50 songs.
Easy. Wow, he got long.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doing 50 songs.
But damn.
Wardrobe changes
50
and
songs.
set changes.
50 songs is a lot.
Damn.
Shit.
No wonder the tickets is like that. Okay, folk giving
But
you
damn,
everything.
when you think that like he.
I don't want to see. I
everything.
ain't gonna lie to you. I like.
Okay,
Chris
if
Brown.
you
I don't wanna
had
see
one
50
artist to
songs for him.
see for a 3-hour show, him or Beyonce.
Depends on what Beyonce I'm getting. 3 hours is too long either.
Am I
You know
getting
what?
Dangerous
I like
Beyonce
this.
or Cowgirl
I like this
Beyonce?
new thing that the artist is doing.
What you mean?
Like Jeezy getting ready to do it. Like the was it 20
anniversary.
20 anniversary of TM 101. I like when they doing that
And he
shit
going
like
out with
that.
an orchestra.
Shout out.
So I would prefer.
Nah, because you know they both.
I don't really-
When you
I
said
really
the 50
only-
people, like
I really
it ain't
only
so
like
many
one
other
Chris Brown
men.
album.
I can't think of no other men male R&B artists that can pull off a 50 song set other than Robert Kelly. But you know, free to God. I can't think of another male R&B artist. Shit, I would damn near say dead or alive
50 songs.
that a 50 song set that got 50 motherfucking hits and got more throw. You know,
Mike.
a real Chris Brown fan gonna be pissed at
Mike,
his favorite ain't within
fuck
them
it.
50.
I don't even think Mike
Mike.
got 50. You think Mike got 50?
Ooh, we
Mike.
gonna cut this clip. Who got more hits, Mike or Chris Brown?
Fuck.
Who got a greater
Mike.
catalog?
We're not doing that. No.
Who got a greater? No, who got a greater? No,
I don't
we can't
think
even do
Mike
that.
got
We can't-
50 songs
No.
that he could like outright play like that. 50
If
is
you
a lot,
include
bro.
his Jackson shit,
He got to use everything.
yeah, you got to go back to
But,
the Jackson
like-
5 bag.
Still don't think he got 50.
Damn, that's
50 is a lot.
50 is a lot.
No, not Mike.
50 is a lot, bro.
Fuck. Can Usher compete?
No, I've been saying
No.
Chris Brown, smoke Usher, better catalog, better performer, smoke Usher's boots any day.
Damn, that's crazy.
I don't give a fuck who want to argue about it. That roller skating is not gonna convince me.
Tank.
This nigga still doing backflips on beat.
Fuck no.
Don't piss me off by saying Tank. You damn near made me want to call and yell at Ivan, and he ain't even
Maybe
here.
Stevie? But I don't think niggas is checking out Stevie like that.
Stevie does. Stevie does. You're right, Stevie. But
50 songs is a lot, bro.
Stevie. You're right, Stevie. Stevie definitely got 50.
I don't know if I want to. I don't even know.
But
if I
at
wanna
this
watch a
age, I
nigga
wouldn't want to
perform 50
see him
songs.
perform.
No?
I wouldn't want to see Stevie perform 50 songs because he's not going to be entertaining enough.
See 20.
Well, with Chris, he about to be flying around doing backflips and running and all that. Steve, we know. Not trying to be. You know, he's about to be stationary.
But is Chris Brown giving us the same type of show every time? Though?
I just seen him on the Lil Baby tour and I wasn't disappointed. He was still just as acrobatic, just as entertaining, just as
But it-
performative.
I like this.
Stage was
I
tilting
like the.
and
I like
all
Yeah,
this.
that.
but he gave us that. He gave us that years ago, tilting
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stage, dancing on. He
Usher is
gave us
still
that.
roller skating
Come on, man.
all over the world.
That
Do
nigga.
the palazzo.
Like I would go see a Usher concert is not anything that I would entertain unless he was like
it's
I'll
good. It's
do
worth
the 30-year anniversary of My Way or some shit like that.
No,
I'll fuck
Usher-
with that.
Usher's show is good. It was worth seeing. It's something that I will go see again. But do I think that he's a better performer than Chris Brown? No.
Cause I'm only giving Usher only has 2 albums that I would like.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
No. I mean like
That you want to hear shit from?
he got joints on each song. Don't get me wrong. I mean on each album. I'm saying like he only got 2. Realistically, he only got 2 albums that I would go to on purpose.
And what are those 2
What are
albums?
the 87.
My Way and 8701. No, I'm saying My Way and
87
Confession. I'm sorry. If I go to 8701, I'm going to
Disrespect
fucking.
to 8701 is what I really want.
I'm going to like.
We've had this argument.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm going to Can You Help Me though. I'm not listening to the entire album.
There's several songs on there I will go to.
So you only
remind
going to
me
Usher for like go-to songs.
You listen
You're
to
not
Twerk It Out,
going to
my
Usher
nigga?
for albums.
Fuck you.
Come on.
You're not going.
And
to
I
Usher
like
for
that album that he had with Zaytoven. That was a very slept on.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. On the left, on the
Peace
east.
sign. Peace sign was my shit. Peace sign was my shit.
Yeah, but I
Boy, yeah, shit on that thing. Boy, they told me just did something.
Peace
for
sign
us.
and birthday. And it's
I'm
like
hoping.
another one.
I'm hoping that more artists take on like that.
Celebrating their major.
Yeah. Like I would go to Beyonce's. Like when did when did Beyonce come out? 2001, 2001.
But you will go to the anniversary.
I would go to like the 30 year anniversary come up with like the writings on the wall, like Destiny's Child. You know what I'm saying? That shit like that would entice me. Just Beyonce, the shit she on right now, I don't care at all.
I don't really care about these carriages. That's why I'm baffled. But I want to go just to see what's in the poison to make these people keep going out and buying these tickets every goddamn time. Cool. She keeps doing stadium tours, like my cousin's a victim of it. She flying out here for the July show, like, and it's like, how many times have you seen this person?
A lot of single women are saving up.
No, I understand that, but is there any? I asked y'all, is there any artist that y'all would want to go see multiple times on multiple tours? Chris Brown for me. It's the only person I can think of.
I
Other
would
than
go
R. Kelly,
see-
free to God,
From what I've seen,
free Kels.
I would definitely go see Juvenile again.
Okay, with the band.
I don't give a fuck what. I would go see Juvenile again.
Okay,
I'm gonna say Future.
I've seen Future
I'm
several
fuck with Future.
times, but I can't.
Juvenile and SWV.
Ooh.
Automatically go see again.
I seen them at like a Soul Train Awards. I ain't never really see a full SWV.
I did, and that shit was amazing.
Okay. R&B for me, like I said, I will go see Chris Brown anytime that I get the chance. Marsha Ambrosius, anytime I get the chance, I'll check her
I
out.
haven't seen her solo, but she's robbing one and she in Floetry. Not gonna lie to you. That one lady takes up
Are
all.
you shitting me? You know, you say a lot of shit to piss me off, Spencer.
I know she ain't
But
on the
you
mic.
taking the cake.
I know she ain't on the mic, baby.
You
Am I
taking
tripping?
the Natalie can go to hell. Don't nobody give a fuck.
I'm not-
We don't need her
man,
whispery
but
ass
yeah,
just
yeah.
talking.
It's
I've
crazy.
seen them live. She don't do shit.
Am I tripping?
We don't need her to perform Floetry songs right now. We do not need her for us getting late.
I don't know if
I
it's
don't give a
the.
fuck. What we don't need her for feelings. We don't need her for none of the Floetry hits. We don't really necessarily need her.
I don't know if it's
we don't
the
need her for
aura.
butterflies.
I don't know if it's the aura
That bitch light
or what.
incense and talk in the background. Are you shitting me?
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the aura. What's the aura? I don't know what the fuck it is.
That might be one of the dumbest takes you've
But
ever.
when Floetry performs, she gets the spotlight. I can't be mad.
commanded.
My nigga.
Marsha is the songstress. I'm not taking nothing from Marsha.
That's like saying the other nigga in the division is the star of the show. I don't even know. Come
I
on.
seen Floetry in person, and I seen that everybody was gravitating towards Natalie.
Give me her lyrics. What does she say?
I can't give you nothing.
for a while.
I just remember her saying "breathe, let go" or some shit. But her aura, whatever you want to call it, everybody geared towards that.
Let me get a light, P.
Oh, you find a way to piss me off. With
I
that.
ain't lying
That
to
is
you,
wild.
man.
That-
Oh, man.
Shit fucked me up in real time.
What's
That-
your guy? What's your guy? Fucking
Same thing with the Hot Boys.
no.
No matter how big Wayne get, when the Hot Boys are together, man, it's Juvenile, bro.
No. Whoa. Whoa.
No matter
That's
how
just
big.
no. He's right. He's right.
Not you.
He's right. 'Cause
Shit.
it was geared for him to be the star. Those are So if you
Wayne
go
is the
to-
man. When the Hot Boys are together,
When I go to this Hot
Juvenile,
Boys
I'm-
reunion show, I'm looking forward to see. Like Juvie was the star of those records. Wayne was a bit player back then, so he's absolutely right.
What
Now,
was
if we're
the-
doing
what
some
was-
overall catalog,
two records.
huh?
Two records.
Two Hot Boys
which one?
records?
Two records. Just the single Juvies.
You mean juvenile singles?
400 degrees, you understand? Back that ass up.
Slow motion. Rodeo.
Features.
Oh, Juvenile features?
You talking about?
Snoopy track.
We don't need Soulja Slim on that goddamn song. You keep saying features like Shauna did not make Ludacris' career.
I found out.
Nobody cared that Shauna was on. Ain't nobody checked for, ooh, let me go listen to Fantasy because Shauna's on there.
I was introduced to Jay-Z through Juvenile.
That's
how much I fucked with Juvenile.
That's heavy.
And when I seen Jay-Z on the Volume 3, it's a track called Snoopy Track. When I seen Juvenile on that, I said, all right, let me check him out.
You got
that was my
you got
introduction.
Project, well, that's a group. You got Set It Off, 400 Degrees, Back That Ass Up, Slow Motion, Rodeo, Project. But
What was really the Cash Money hit?
That what?
What was the Cash Money hit?
Back That Thing Up?
Fuck
No.
Ha.
No.
What?
Number one
Bling
stunner,
Bling?
maybe? Number one stunner.
Yes,
Number one stunner
that
was
was
up there.
Bling
that was-
Bling?
Bling Bling was the
Well, that
Cash
was
Money.
BG song.
Oh, no.
That was
Number
the
one
Cash
stunner
Money
was big
hit.
because that came with the.
That was the Cash Money hit.
But they was already on by then. But they
number one stunner?
Yeah, they would have never got to number one
No.
stunner if it wasn't for
No,
Bling
they was
Bling.
on, but like
Bling
number
Bling
one
was
stunner
out
came
before
with
number
the,
one stunner.
with the comedy shit.
The
With,
Baller Block. That was
That's
that
when
what
they was
Baller?
packaging
No,
shit.
No, that was Baller
when they was
Blocking.
With TK Kirkland and them?
No, with
That was
Bernie
the-
Mac all them.
Oh, the King.
That was the
Comedy?
soundtrack, Kings of Comedy.
Okay, you're right.
That's when I was like, oh, these niggas is on.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
All right, let's knock out some more of this shit on this list. Go back to the BET Awards. How do y'all feel about Sierra telling Jim Jones that he needed to hurry up and marry Chrissy?
Mind your business, lady. In the words of the great DMX.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
And I appreciate how he handled that because you telling this man that on a live broadcast, you sitting there speaking on my marital business, on my relationship, on a live broadcast just because
Lied
somebody...
on Jesus too at the same time, talking about she felt it in the boy. Stop. You ain't feel that.
Yeah, I thought that she overstepped her bounds.
I
And
hate when loser bitches get wins, man.
Woo. Woo.
I don't want to tell you.
Woof. That's the phone flex. Woof.
No, because you get, because it's like nigga, you was fucking on Bow Wow, you was fucking on Future, you was fucking on all these niggas that they deem unworthy.
Is it trash?
And then you find like you feel like you done got you a dub. Now you can like, you know what I mean? Like
Russ
speak on
out
other
there, no
niggas'
advice.
business.
Russ ain't never had no pussy till he met Sierra, so he don't really know.
stupid.
don't like
He
that.
does not know. That's the only badge he's had.
You know he was married before that, right?
Was he?
Yes, to a white woman. You ain't never
Why
seen
they
that
was
draft day
saying-
picture of
Well,
how
why
happy
they
she
saying
was?
Russ was
You gotta
virgin in some more shit.
No.
Whoa.
You gotta Google his draft day picture. How
My
happy that
fault,
white
Russ.
woman was.
Oh,
But
man,
yeah,
Gentile.
no.
He started off with a Gentile and went
Gentilia.
Okay, started off with Gentilia and moved on to CC. Okay.
Most of them do that.
Okay. It's Atlanta. Fuck, bro.
No, they don't. You mean start off with a white woman and move to a black woman?
It's Atlanta.
Who?
It's Atlanta, man.
How often does that happen?
Dirt.
I forgot about that.
Dirt white bitches looking crazy.
Free
dog.
smirk.
Shit.
She was.
My God.
Who else has some snow? Who else?
That wasn't even snow.
Yeah, that
yo.
was.
I don't know what that was. That was like
That was
black
the
ice.
sludge.
nigga.
That was. Oh, God damn.
Yeah. That's
She
crazy.
was so terrible. All right. Another thing I was gonna ask. How do you feel about Tyler Perry versus black women? If you don't know, it's a trend going around about him always making black women look so vulnerable and weak and desperate and in despair in all of his movies. But yet that is his biggest fan base. So how do we feel about that? I haven't seen this new movie. I haven't watched the Tyler Perry movie probably since the one with Janet.
You doing the bit?
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
I don't think I've seen
I
the
think I
Tyler-
did see that. The only two I'll go back to is The Family That Prays
That was
and
good. That's the one
Daddy's
Taraji.
Little Girls.
Daddy's Little Girls is good too.
Family That Prays got Taraji was in it, Sanaa Lathan. Yeah.
I like the one with Bow Wow and Tiana Taylor.
The Byron.
Just
yeah,
it was so
no,
ignorant.
That's
It
crazy.
was pure ignorance.
The
But
whole movie, Byron.
do you think that he does depict black women in that way? And if so, shit, they don't his biggest consumers, so they obviously like
to say.
seeing themselves depicted in that way.
Was Monique right?
What did she say?
She He said that's what he do.
Speaking to the mic.
She
Speak a
said,
little louder.
she said that's what he do.
Literally and
That's
figuratively.
what he do.
All right.
I'm doing the bending.
Hey.
What else is on this goddamn list? Hey, how do we feel about the Punisher? The nigga, the porn star Punisher making these media rounds.
Shout out to him, man.
Hold
Nigga, that was one of the
First
first
nigga
talk
that-
about fucking Cassie and
Yeah.
all that. And he is a porn star, and every time I look up, he's doing another motherfucker interview. I'm
Shit,
tired.
they on like part 20 on Vlad and shit.
I'm tired of seeing the Punisher. Like, what is there to
Gotta
really
get your
talk
money.
about? True.
How much you willing to pay for the same story?
That's where I'm
He's
at.
going into a bit more detail.
What?
Damn. Who,
And like, what more detail can you tell me that is gonna surprise me or shock me at this point about this man? Like, now it's starting to actually get good if we want to go back to the case, because now we're starting to figure out there's the alleged freak off rings, and you know what I'm saying, that 50 your baby mama's getting exposed and all this shit. And Kanye, they kind of mentioning that you were part of this freak
She
off with
was
your bitch and all this
fucking
shit. Yeah. How would we feel if that was your baby mama and it was
Same
exposed?
as 50.
But on the contrary, it ain't like 50 didn't know what she was before then. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she sued,
was with Jason.
She sued 50 for rape too.
Yeah, but that was after he had said the shit and made her call her a little sex worker and was
But
talking
after-
shit.
I mean,
What?
She no, he wasn't wrong in calling her a little sex worker because obviously, but
she lost me at showing her titties at another nigga's freak off. I'll be mad.
he got to know what he dealing with.
No, I'm saying, did he? I'll be mad too. And he ain't beat her up.
What?
You telling me
We don't condone. We don't.
No, fuck that shit. That's a beatable offense.
Beatable offense is crazy.
We haven't. No, hold up.
We're gonna have to put a disclaimer in front.
That's crazy.
No, that's a beatable offense. I don't give a fuck. You tell
I
me.
don't find that funny.
You tell me. You showing your titties at another nigga's freak off. And not only did you show your titties at another nigga's freak off, you recommended a nigga that we was fucking on
For
to
another
said
freaking-
couple.
Hey, you recommended it.
Oh, nigga, I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot.
So revisiting our previous topic, you still think he's done for? It's not that he can come
Yes.
back. How much time do you think he's gonna get?
Although that lady was a complete shit show.
What lady?
What's her name? Daphne?
Oh yeah, Daphne.
Allegedly. Because not only because Diddy is paying for her lawyers,
Yeah, still paying her rent.
still pays her rent, and then she got off the stand and then hugged his lawyer.
This case is becoming
This
more
shit
and more
is
of a shit show, and the
crazy,
defense
bro.
haven't even got to.
They ain't even started.
Ain't got started. So that's why I always. How much time do you think he's gonna get?
5 piece.
I don't know.
Finish the rest out on probation.
I would be, but do you think they offer him a deal before the trial is over?
At this point, why would he take a deal? It's looking like shit.
Fuck, is it? Is it
If he
looking
take
beatable?
a deal 5 or less, yes.
Because right now it's looking like the Fed's 98%. 98%
Is out the window?
What is it? 90%?
90 something, yeah.
Conviction rate. Getting ready to take a hit.
I think he's gonna get convicted of something, but I don't think I don't think he's gonna
Shit, the
do more than
bottom
5.
is 10 shit, though.
What is that?
Start like
the
at
prostitution?
10.
Yeah, the interstate.
Yeah.
He gonna get one of
Yeah,
them
he
little
might
baby
start out at
charges,
that
but he
10
not gonna
piece.
catch one of them pimp charges like no real pimp
Nah.
time.
Like a
He
cool
gonna catch a little
10
5
piece.
piece, and then by that time he gonna be in jail for about 2 years or shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did
knock
he
it
be
off the
home
back
sooner
end.
than later? So, and again, that's why I say he can redeem himself.
No, I don't think so.
America loves a motherfucking redemption story.
He'll still be fucking. But
probably Daphne.
I don't think nobody would, like, out in the open, support him.
Do you think why? Kanye right there.
I think he can still, like, EP some shit on, like, some low-key, but I don't think...
Listen, and Ross baby mama said something, and I wanted to get your opinion. How do you feel about none of his air quote friends showing up to support him?
Man, you
The silence is very
you gotta
loud.
stay up, man. You
But
gotta-
I think the silence is very loud, not because one, shit, you don't want no odds to get put on you, and then the state try to come after you, and then two, nigga, I could be involved in this shit too, and you know what I'm saying?
Could be or probably so.
I don't want my business put out there, so it's not a Meg Thee Stallion silence, where like a lot of niggas was like, she ain't really get shot, so I mean, she got, the story ain't adding up.
Right.
So we just not coming out in support of, like, she probably hoped. This situation is more of everybody's quiet because a lot more people are into this thing.
That was my next question. So we know basically it's been insinuated enough that we feel like Kanye has been involved in this. And his name is allegedly, we got to use, but who else do you think is going to be exposed for allegedly being a part of these freak-offs? Do you think we hear about a Meek or a French or any other celebrities?
Lauren London was alluded to.
Oh, that's
being around.
Yeah. I meant to ask y'all that too. With the revelation of Lauren London's alleged participation in some of these freak-offs, does that taint your image of her in any way, shape, or form? Because you know how we hold her up for upholding Nipsey's legacy.
Well, a lot of people was clowning Wack for saying there's a video of them and Nip doing some
No, that was with the first baby mama. It was a video of them running the train like she was sucking another nigga dick and Nip was hitting it from the back, and then Nip allegedly kissed her after she had another nigga's dick in her mouth. That's what I've heard Wack to say is a video of that. I never really heard of him.
I didn't hear no names, but I know he said there's a.
I haven't heard of him mentioning Lauren until here recently. So like, does she become tainted? Like, does she become damaged goods as part of this trial?
So, because a lot of men share they motherfucking wives or fucking like.
A lot of men share their wives.
Yeah, I think it.
I said that before. Cuck is a thing, but I just can't fathom my mind sitting and watching. But hell, we know niggas who go to the green door. The homie, he's a frequenter of those things, so it's like.
Yeah, but not like a cuck is weird. No, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to sex shame. I really don't want to sex shame, but I don't know how you sit there and like.
Watch that.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if I know she trash at home and then like she more excited with you. I probably feel.
Whoa.
But do you think that? Because even looking back on some of the Hugh Hefner shit, do you think that niggas just been exposed to so much pussy and shit that they just gotta up the notch, up the skull a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, because when you go back to her trial, I think it was this week when she was like, it got to a point where like she was starting. She said she actually missed one of the guys that they were messing with. Like,
damn.
That's why I say, how do you charge this?
Yeah, that's deep. Those are beatable offenses.
Beatable offenses is crazy.
That's crazy.
Literally and figuratively.
Felony. A1.
Beatable offenses.
Whoa.
Quick question I had. With the clamoring and everybody, the campaigning for him to be free, where's the music from Young Thug?
Hold up. First of all, hold up. Have you ever used Astroglide?
No.
What's the difference between baby oil and Astroglide?
I have no idea.
Oh shit.
Freaky Mike.
What you mean? I'm trying to.
Shit. What?
Like they're usually kind of made from different stuff. Usually like there's silicone base and there's water base lubricants and shit like that.
Okay.
So, like, kind of like Astroglide is like a silicone kind of base because it's like if you're using toys and shit like that, like depending on the oil, it can eat away at the toy.
Whoa.
And shit like that, and like weed chunks inside her.
So he was using Astroglide to masturbate.
Yeah, that's just.
Is it a good masturbator?
Whoa.
I haven't used it.
Whoa.
I mean, I know I was hearing about it. I'm not a masturbator, but I was hearing about it so much. I'm like, damn, was it that good? You just got bottles and bottles?
I mean, he's into some shit. He maybe like some oil wrestling. Hey man, obviously he's into some different type of shit.
Hey, it's crazy out here, It's crazy out here, man.
But back to what I was saying, where is the music from Young Thug? He's been home long enough.
He dropped a single like a couple weeks ago.
Did he?
With Future.
That shit
It
weed.
was okay.
Damn.
Weed.
I promise you I didn't know that.
Weed. Can't say nothing. Can't do nothing. Might as well just fall back.
I think if I'm Thug, he probably don't care because he's getting money off of it, but I don't know how I feel if one of my artists surpassed me.
I say eat off shouty.
Drake is doing. I mean, Wayne let Drake and Nicki run by him. He wasn't tripping.
Purposely though.
True.
I don't think Thug and Gunna
get
along right now. And Gunna surpassed him.
I fuck with.
Surpassed him in a big way.
You think? Well, I mean,
Ain't no thing.
I mean, having to sit down for a minute and then
I don't think Thug by himself would be doing like Gunna was doing.
Thug was on fire
not stadium
before
tours, but He sold out Madison Square. I thought wasn't it Madison Square?
but he wasn't doing tours. He was just doing pop-up dates. So,
okay.
So I can't really say that he would have sold out 10 city, 20 city tour. You know what I'm saying? The stadiums, but he did do the Garden. Do you think that it'll ever be back to what it was? A Thug is bigger than Gunna, or has Gunna permanently surpassed Thug?
I think that's a permanent thing.
Fuck. Did Kobe surpass Mike?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, and I'm not a big Jordan fan or a Kobe fan, but fuck
Depends
no.
on the generation.
Kobe surpassed Mike.
Depends on the generation, I'd say.
I'm not about to sit here and cape for either one of them niggas, but no, I don't think so.
In my mind,
To
he
each, I
he
mean,
couldn't,
to each,
but
I mean, to each.
to some generations, I could see why you would think so.
Back to do you think Gunna has surpassed Lil Baby?
Hell, everybody has.
Ooh. He reaching right now.
What?
He reaching right now. No, I'm saying baby reaching right now. He reaching. He's
That-
still he reaching.
In the last 2 years,
He had an Ice Spice
reaching.
fall off.
But is that because
no,
of
he
the,
didn't.
But is that because of all
He's
the
still
shit
on the
that's been
world.
going
He's
on?
still headlining the world tour right now. So we can't say he had an Ice Spice fall off. Ice Spice can't headline Big Jerk. So no, I'm telling you, they'll take the baddies over goddamn Ice
What
Spice.
tour is he on?
He headlining the tour right now. Big Extra Plug was on it, but he just dropped off because he hurt his ankle or you got some injury. He actually hold on. Because he about to be in Detroit. And
I
was
had
just
no
talking to
idea
somebody
he
about
was
it.
on. He was even on.
Yes, he's
he was
on the
on
tour right now.
So maybe music wise, it's just not.
A little bit, yeah. He on the Wham World Tour, and I'm gonna find out who was on tour with him. But yeah, he's on.
Okay,
the
so
world
maybe it's
tour
just the
right now.
music that's not.
Catalog forever. Baby's damn near a goated artist. Like he got songs that are forever. Like
So is
Future.
Shorty Low.
It don't matter if
But
Future
come
drop
on,
new
man.
music. We still want to go see Future concerts to hear that old shit.
Yeah.
It's becoming to that
little
point.
baby songs like that. That's We Paid and Freestyle.
It's a few of them. Don't get me to trying to run them off the top of my head, but Baby got cultural classics.
You're not going to see T.I. to hear Trouble, man. You going for I'm Serious and trap music and shit like that. If you,
He's become a legacy artist at this point. I'm sure he's trying to still catch a new one. You know what I'm saying? But
Let me ask y'all something because the guys, we was having this debate. Has there ever been a moment in time that y'all feel T.I. was bigger than Wayne?
no,
Oh
No.
fuck.
he came close with the Swagger Like Us and the blurred lines,
if
but
Go ahead.
nah.
If he wouldn't have took that charge, I think.
But
I
you
think
know he do got that
I think
Rihanna
was-
song
I
too,
think he
"Live
was
Your
right
Life."
there. I think he was right there before he took that charge. I think he was going.
I go based off two things. Within the culture, no. Wayne's mixtape run, T.I. can never come close to that. T.I. can't come close to the Squad Up run, let alone when Wayne was just out of there. And to them folks, he got more of a battle to the others because he got big crossover hits.
Wayne?
No, both. But T.I. might got him because of the Live Your Life, the Swagger Like Us, the blurred lines. I'm running out at that point. But Wayne got your 6 foot, 7 foot, your
Shit, the
millies.
24 shit.
24's on crossover the white folks.
Shit,
That's hood shit.
fucking. Oh, okay.
That's for us.
These, okay, I was about. Damn.
But nah, give me Wayne.
Whatever you like. That was
That might
crossover.
that's a crossover.
Shit.
But T.I. can never nothing. The Pimp Squad click mixtape,
Shit,
PSC mixtapes.
fucking,
None of them was never fucked. When he was free, the
Shit.
green, when he had them green label mix, none of that was ever fucking with any of mixtape, any of the ones, the droughts. Pick a drought. Pick any of the ones with drama. Like I said, T.I. ain't got a better mixtape run than Wayne and the Squad Up. So nah.
I mean, Wayne has some big
The only
crossover
one that can
songs,
really keep up
at
with
least with
Wayne.
some people.
Yeah, with people, yeah, because Wayne feature run. Yeah, I mean, I'm forgetting Wayne's feature. Yeah, no, T.I. never. T.I. never had a feature run as big as Wayne. T.I. was never big as culturally within the culture, And crossover. No.
He wasn't big within the culture.
I don't remember
T.I.
none
He
of
wasn't
these
as
songs.
big, excuse me, as Lil Wayne. No. Them
You
dedication
think T.I.
The king of the South.
You think T.I. got a bigger
Hot.
crossover joint than Down?
Say that again.
Down. Baby, are you down, down, down?
Oh, Lil Wayne is on that, huh?
Damn.
With Jason Derulo?
No, it's Jay Sean.
Jay Sean. Oh, yeah, Jay Sean was signed to Cash
Fuck is
Money.
that?
That blurred lines.
I don't remember Sweetest Girl with Wyclef.
No, don't remember it.
Pretty Little Heart with Robin Thicke.
Okay.
He got some joints. He got some crossover joints.
Wait.
But solo,
But,
or
yeah.
either where he's the lead artist, give
No.
me T.I.
Over Wayne.
No, I'm talking about as far as crossover hits to them people. But overall, give me Wayne.
What crossover hits the T.I. got outside of Blurred Lines?
Live your life. You can have whatever you like. It's creeping up there. Yeah,
That's
with
a T.I.
Rihanna.
song, though.
With Rihanna.
You taking that? I mean,
That's
Rubber
huge.
Band Man.
No.
oh, he's talking about crossover.
Crossover.
That was crossover.
Pop records.
Rubber Band Man. White people don't know that.
What?
Yeah, they do.
What?
They know trap music.
What?
No.
Yes.
Never
What?
seen a white person in rubber band.
24s too, 'cause that was on
Oh my bad. That's David Banner.
Going too far.
That's
But then,
David.
but he just said that's on Need
I
for
just
Speed. That's
said
that gamer
that.
shit. I don't know.
I just said
But
that. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't know too many of my white soul brothers running around talking about Rubber Band Man.
But Jew, you say there's no point in T.I.'s career where he surpassed Wayne.
No.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't get there.
Never.
Didn't get there. He didn't get there.
He never had a higher feature price if he was paying for
Julie,
it.
when you graduate? Not to get in your business, but
When the game was good.
They about to call you all
I mean,
type
when
of
the
old
game
niggas.
was
no,
good.
no, it wasn't that because
When
I
the
was
game
saying
good, I won. I'm over.
okay.
Once again, I like to preface this by saying that I graduated 5 years earlier than the rest of my contemporaries. I was a boy genius, but I graduated in the year 2000.
Oh, what?
Okay, so y'all were grown. No, I mean y'all were out of school when I was still in school. So the argument was
You said that to just say that,
from
nigga?
from 2000.
You already knew that, motherfucker.
No.
You could have just did the years,
I'm saying
you asshole.
Yeah,
from 2000
hate this
from
nigga.
2000 to 2006.
2000.
T.I. was not T.I. So I couldn't even put him in that. I
Exactly.
couldn't even put him in that category. It was Wayne. During that time, 2000 to 2006, it was Wayne.
Nigga, that was.
Me, Nelly,
Boosie.
Pimp Juice, and us.
Wayne, Boosie, although that was like regional.
2000.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's regional as fuck.
Jay and Kanye.
And Nelly.
No,
And
I was
Eminem.
gonna say
2002 to
Nelly.
2006.
Nelly, shit.
Nelly was
Miss-
in there.
Shit, Miss-
Nelly
year?
was more high schoolish. I think I was in the 8th grade. I think that was a year before.
All within the same. But T.I. at no point was ever, has ever,
I tried to tell him niggas.
could
man.
ever be bigger than Lil Wayne. Never.
Okay.
On no level. I kind of want to give him the pop level, but nah.
And it broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, Carter 6 broke my heart.
Broke my heart.
Here's what I'll say. It's moments. It's moments and verses and lines in there. It's just not compiled very well, and the production is terrible.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that song he got with the white boy.
What white boy?
What the fuck is his name? The singer.
Who?
I gotta go look it up
fuck.
because I've
The
kind of...
fat dude. He a fat guy.
Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll.
Yeah, that is.
I like the song with Jelly Roll and the song with Big X the Plug.
Yes.
It's
I
not
like
that bad.
one. I like that one.
And
And I
then
like the intro.
what's the shit with the elephant? I thought nothing could get worse than the elephant until the track afterwards. I said, God damn, man, what did happen, man? He needs to go back to the crew, man.
He definitely need to get back with Tez.
He needs to go back to Cash Money. Not Young Money, Cash Money.
He needed.
That was
he
his
needed
best.
to tap in with Manny Fresh. He definitely could have used some Manny Fresh productions on there, even just for nostalgic purposes.
Go back-
Since
go
you're on the
get
road with him
Gilly.
Anyway,
You need to go
I
back
don't
to
even
Cash
need.
Go back and get Gilly.
I hate when we say that for Gilly because nigga, what did Gilly ever do?
I'm not mad at Birdman holding that album for as long as he did.
Birdman.
Yeah,
put
no,
some
this
niggas
was- He needs
to
in
go
the
back to
trash
Cash Money.
can. Come on, man.
Yeah, and I seen somebody say, I think maybe Tax said, "This is what happened when you have nothing but yes men around you." Because somebody should have told him that this wasn't it. I'm not mad at you trying to put your kids on. It's just certain shit that
Which wasn't that bad either.
They wasn't, but
It really wasn't that bad. That was cute.
out of all the people putting their kids on,
Yeah.
they might have done the best. But it did break my heart because Wayne is in my top 5, always has been.
He shouldn't have. He could have put this out and named it anything. Not
But the
Carter.
Carter, yeah, because it just tarnished the legacy. If he had just put this out, we would have let it breathe.
So what are you ranking? One through six.
It's-
1 through 6.
Because I'm thinking,
the
because he
worst.
just put him up there, and I'm just like, who did he knock out in like the 5 to
in my,
Yeah, oh.
I'm talking about my personal.
personal?
Rank 'em.
Okay.
Rank the Carters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Julie?
The rank 'em.
Carter 2
Shit.
probably my favorite.
1, 3, 5.
I gotta go look what was on 1.
1, 3, 5.
1. Hold on. 'Cause
No, 3 has some shit.
which one was
3 might be the best. No,
Smoke
with
it.
police
No, it
car?
just
Which
got
one
hits.
was
It
cop
just
car?
got
Which one
hits.
was cop car?
Wee.
Yeah, which one was that?
That's on 3.
That's 3.
3 got a lot of hits.
That
though.
shit, yee.
Damn, 3 might not got no skips.
What you
Bro.
want, some phone home, nigga?
I fucks with phone
bro,
Phone
you
home,
tripping.
doctor. What is it with the Dr. Carter? That shit
Yeah, I
was
like
trash.
Dr. Carter. I like 3P. I like Comfortable with Babyface.
Yeah, that
Phone Home might be the
shit.
weakest on there. I give you it ain't the best. Let the Beat Build. Shoot Me Down. I fucks with that. Lollipop, of course.
Static.
I like la 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 la. I like that.
That shit, yeah.
Pussy Monster. Yeah, 3.
That was 3.
3 is
Yeah, so yeah, 1, 3.
It
1,
might
yeah,
go
1,
3.
3, 5.
2.
1, 3, 2.
No, 3, 2.
Yeah, 3, 1, 2.
3, 2, 1.
3.
And I don't even care after that.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 3.
I'm gonna still
Damn,
go 1.
3 just
I'ma
'cause he
still
got
go
hits, but 1 got
I'm
my
gonna go
heart.
1, 3.
3, 2. Hustler. Damn.
Which one? Hold on. Which one was that? Hustler Music. Which one is
2.
it? That's 2. So yeah, let me see. That's 1, 3, 2.
3,
1,
2,
3, 2.
1.
Yeah, 1, 3, 2.
You niggas is crazy.
1, 3, 2.
Nah, I'll let you go before I say mine because as I'm looking at track
Yeah,
list,
1, 3, 2.
I got 2, 1, 4,
4. I ain't even thought about that one.
3, 5, 6.
That's crazy.
No.
4 is his most complete.
So no,
4
the
do
car-
Four is
have-
his
yeah,
most complete.
Yeah, so it's gonna
4
go.
is his most complete.
3.
No.
3 got bigger hits.
No.
Why do you keep? It's his most. He giving you hits. He giving you the rapping. He giving you the songs. 4 is his most complete. 4 is the best Carter.
Yeah, it sounds way better than 3.
Well, fuck y'all.
3 is trash.
Give me let me
You
think on that.
tripping.
Yeah.
Damn, 4 got more
3
shit than I
with
really
3
thought.
had heat on it. 3 was cool.
I'm 2.
And I ain't even.
What I say? 2, 1, 4, 3, 5,
But
6.
see, looking at this does make me disappointed that he made that a 6. 'Cause
Shouldn't have.
It should
Named it anything. A lot of people would have gave him way more
5
grace.
wasn't that terrible.
Damn, I fuck with
No,
that.
5 was
feelings, too.
decent.
Yeah, 5 was decent.
It
He
wasn't
should've
like
left
it wasn't like.
5.
I think he'll never 1, 2, 3. Even though I 4 is his best to me, but like Wayne is 1, 2, 3. Everybody knows that.
Right.
But
Damn.
you could have named this anything, but
I ain't fuck with it.
anything but a Carter.
Yeah, because as I'm looking at 5, it did have some shit.
It
on
gave me
there.
more like a I am not a human being
Yeah,
vibes.
and
That could've
and that's
just
fine if that's the and if that's, he's at that point where he's allowed to experiment.
been- 'Cause I think he got 2.
He was experimenting on a lot of shit.
But he's
man.
at that point and he's put out so much music. Lil Wayne been around since before he can cuss.
Yeah, he
Nigga,
wasn't
so
cussing
if
in
you
this
want to experiment, that's like I don't get mad at Andre 3000 for running around with flutes and pianos. You've given me enough.
one. What has he given?
Has
you?
he? Has he given us enough? Has he really
Just
given
the
us
Outkast
enough?
albums?
Uh,
Just the Outkast albums alone. Now, do I want more solo Andre? Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
think the world can handle a solo.
But
Andre.
I understand.
Sign
Hell,
the
when you
level
see
up.
what they doing to Lil Wayne, why the fuck would you want to come deal with this shit?
Don't tease me with a fucking
Below.
flute.
That's not a tease. That's just where he's at musically at this point in his life. He
that
want to
shit-
be calm and chill.
Some of that shit. Like
I can't
4
be
years
mad
old.
at that. Now, is it something that I'll ever go play again? No. That piano shit, fuck no. But I'm not mad at him for experimenting. He's been around long enough. You should do that. I don't want to hear you 50 years old still trying to sound like, you know what I'm saying?
So can you say that about Kels? If he ever drops something, can you still?
Kels can never do wrong. Kels wrote for old ass Charlie Wilson and brought him back. Kels' pen and mine he's ageless. He's written for kids and adults. He's written for Aaliyah and Charlie Wilson.
Literally and figuratively.
I was waiting. I threw it up there for you to go do your thing. I already knew where you was going. I threw it. I'm not tripping.
All right,
But nah, we
damn.
can't compare it because Kel. He wrote bump, 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 and
Damn.
and Mr. Big down low. So his
Kel's run wasn't that long either, though. If you think about it.
The-
Sorry.
The Piper had
Born in the '90s came out when,
92. When you born in the 90s come out? 92.
and he was still dropping shit until he went.
He
to
had a
jail?
decade.
You out your motherfucking mind. So you mean to tell me from '92 to '02 was only when Kels was popping?
Oh, right.
Don't do that to yourself.
After TP2, he had Step in the Name of Love. I give him Ignition and Step in it. No, was Ignition on? Ignition was on Chocolate Factory, right?
Yep.
12 years.
You crazy? Because even the demo, the shit that he had.
The mixtapes lit.
I give you Kel. I give
Are you
Kel's
crazy?
run.
No.
Kel's run was 12.
You crazy?
His run was 12 years.
You're out of your mind.
His run was 12
TP3 was fire. Trapped in
We're
the
not gonna
Closet
do this.
was
Come on.
cool.
TP was fire.
You out
TP3 was
TP fire.
stinks.
You out your
Whoa, you
motherfucking
crazy.
mind. Players only.
That shit
Summertime. Okay. In the kitchen.
That's solid.
Okay. Slow wind.
No.
You out your
Mind
motherfucking
fuck me.
mind.
What? That's on.
Put my T-shirt on.
That's
CP3
three?
Reloaded. Yes.
Oh, you in the kitchen and sex.
Put
with
my
me.
T-shirt on. You crazy?
Sex
Remote
weed.
control. Sex weed. Touching with Nivea.
But we already
It's
knew.
crazy.
But he was coming down then. He was. I was in high school then. He wasn't
Man.
Kels. He was more.
He was still Kels.
He was
It
Trey
was
Songz
still
version of
Kels.
Trigger.
No, and then even if you want to go to the Untitled album of 09, you still had Exit on there. You still had Banking the Headboard. You still had a whole lot of kisses. You still had
He was getting. Washed era.
no.
He was washed.
The number one with Carrie Hilson was still something.
He was washed.
Then it was getting it got a little spooky with Love Letter and the demo tape. It got a little, but the demo tape. Hold on, the demo tape had something. It made that. Nah,
That nigga said we
he had the
drying
Pussy
up. It
Cry
got
song
dry.
on there. That was in 2018.
Fuck,
Can I
damn.
make that PUSSY cry? That was still something.
Yeah, I get 12 years is solid.
Remixes.
So we go.
And
All right,
remix.
even
At
if
his
you want-
height, it's 12 years.
Even
And
if I give you
remixes.
to Untitled, so that's still 92 to 09.
What's Married to Pussy? 2013?
I just wanna marry the put. What album did that come out on? Hold on, man.
That was Black Panties.
Oh,
What's
That's
what's
not
the
They don't even
double
got
up? The
that on
double up
here.
was hard too.
they don't even got his full discography.
I
on
think,
this goddamn title. What I'm looking
R.
at.
Kelly's height was TP2.com, but it kept going
Strip for You,
after.
R&B Thug, The Greatest Sex.
That's his height. That's Apex. That's
Fiesta.
Apex Kill. That's Apex Kill.
No,
Come on. That's,
TP3 is better than TP2.
This nigga's crazy.
Niggas crazy.
All right.
TP3 is better than TP2.
Hey, where can they find us at?
Hey,
My
man.
nigga ready?
Yeah, man.
TP3 is better than TP2. I'll stand on that, man. TP3 is better than TP2. Yes.
Cut the clip, man.
Yeah. Yes.
Never in life.
clip.
Don't worry, I'm
Like
definitely
that.
cutting this clip. TP3 is better
You got
than TP2.
TP2.com, and then you got Step in the Name of Love. That's the next album, right?
He do got
That's the next album after TP2.com, right?
No, it's TP3. It's TP2. Well, at least this is what Title might not have the full discography in order because you know JB
Yo, what are
hating
you
sometimes.
paying for?
No, because he had Ignition after
All right, Ignition,
TP2.com.
hold on,
I remember
hold on,
Ignition.
hold on.
Help
and
me
then-
out because maybe they got.
Damn, Jew. Damn, that nigga had. That got too many in them motherfuckers. You can run through them motherfuckers. Man. That shit too many, B.
Again, I'm going to stand on
That's too many.
TP3 is better than
Yeah.
TP2.
Okay, he got TP2.com. And then Chocolate Factory. That's where
Chocolate
it was.
Factory is one of the greatest albums ever.
So 2003.
Chocolate Factory came out
The
when?
best of both worlds is back up again.
I'm not giving. No, 93 to 2003. That's 10 years.
When did Chocolate Factory come out?
2003.
What came out after that?
Happy People, and you saved me.
Oh, Happy People was great.
Come on, man. What the fuck we doing, dog?
Happy People.
Let me see what song
You
it
got
is.
Green Light. Watch My Feet while I start. Oh, Happy People was great.
Yeah, they're not happening.
Happy People was a hell of an album.
You got,
And it gets spiritual on You Save Me.
you got.
You saved me.
Exactly.
Born into the
You
'90s was. I'm not gonna
okay.
give you that one.
You a hater.
Start at 12 play. That's from '93, and then I'm being nice and giving him Chocolate Factory at
You
2003.
fucking mean giving him Chocolate Factory?
'Cause it wasn't-
That's a throwaway album. Are you shitting me? That's one of the greatest R&B albums ever made.
Step in the Name of Love and I'll Never Leave. That's all I'm giving you on that.
I don't want to argue with
Oh,
you right
Ignition.
now.
Ignition.
Yeah, that's it, huh? And Forever. You know how many black people that got married to that song?
That's crazy.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
He had a great 10 years,
Don't
bro.
do
You
that.
know how
Don't do that.
you know how
Don't do
hard
that.
it is to
Don't
have
do that.
an
Now you
elite
got
10
me-
years in this
Hold on. I will
business.
I will never leave.
I gave you that.
Okay. Dream Girl. Forevermore. You knocked me out. I might be reaching. I might. Imagine that.
Come on, all right.
Showdown.
Winter struck a nerve.
Showdown was the last good one with him and Ron Isley. That was their last good song together. That it kind of ended after that. Oh, and Move Your Body Like a Snake, Ma. Like that. Come on now. Don't disrespect Big Tigger Verse on that. Don't
he
disrespect
went
Big Tigger Verse
tig
on
on
that. Don't
him.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
Now we can wrap the show up because you done pissed me off. Now don't do that. I'm spitting this shit. I'm mad now.
I gave you 10 years, bro.
Nah, my nigga, you tripping.
10 years is
What?
great for an elite
You
artist.
tripping. He went to 2018.
What?
The demo tape. What year did that come out?
What?
Yeah, the demo tape, 2018.
Move your body.
Pussy Cry on there was a hit.
That was an actual single too. That's
was.
nasty.
That shit
Move Your Body had a
hella
video
remixes.
and everything.
Shit had hella remixes.
Yes.
What
You the mama, I'm the
what album was
dada.
Throwing on?
All right, let people know where you're going to be. First off, before we get out of here, let them know about July.
Hey, man.
Hey, that's July 5th, man. Views from the 7 presents R&B sides,
know
man.
you
Come
think
out, kick a vibe with us to the best of R&B that you don't hear outside often.
And what songs are banned?
You will hear no.
Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Thank you.
No Fantasia. No Beyonce. Destiny Child. No Beyonce. Probably won't hear no line dancing either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You ain't going to hit no boots on the
No
ground?
boots on the ground.
Nah.
Retire that shit.
I don't want to be no. I mean, I'm not an old nigga. I don't want to be around no fans, anyways. But yeah, no Tamia.
Where can they find the tickets at, man?
Views from the 7 on all platforms. The link should be in all our bios.
All right, and where can they find you on socials?
Just call me Spence.
Joey?
Man, City Boy Jew up 702 IG, Rio West, Facebook, man. That's it.
You know where you can find me on Instagram, KFly, 2Ys313.
Movie.
Before I get out of here, I want to quickly shout out my youngin' once again. Congratulations on your graduation. I can't explain how proud I am of you. Continue to do all the shit that we talked about, my
sir.
boy. You know what I'm saying? This is just the beginning. And I got a lot of faith on you. I'm putting my money on you. I'm banking on you. Somebody got to take care of me. So anyway.
God damn, that was real. Like, you die me, I kill you.
Keep that dog shit. Keep that dog
Fuck
shit.
up, nigga. All right. Yeah, we'll be back next week. We out. Vaughn will be back next week.
Without the shoes.